All right, well, tonight it is week 5 of our football season, and it has brought us to East Knox, where the Bulldogs are set to take on the visiting Cardington-Lincoln Pirates for a KMAC clash. The Bulldogs are coming off their first win of the season by 2 touchdowns over Loudonville. The Pirates are 2-2, coming off a 3-touchdown loss to Fredericktown. So by the end of the night, we'll be halfway through this regular season. And in a game like this, you not only want to come out on top, but also play up your potential with the possibility of postseason positioning if you get on a roll. Pre-game coverage and the opening kickoff are coming up. Anywhere the internet can be found, it's live and free. Let's go.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
This place means everything to us. This is where we come together. We do all of our birthdays out here. We grill hamburgers and hot dogs. We fish. I was about to give up. I was about to think that the property wasn't going to become mine. Rural First specializes in solving the problems. I made the call, and the rest is history. It was done. It made everything easy. Questions answered, walked me through the process. It was done. When I'm here, just feel peace. That's all it means to me. Peace.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
All right, well, that was loud if that came through for you. We're so glad you're with us for our Knox Community Hospital pregame show with East Knox hosting Cardington for Week 5 of our high school football coverage on the OH Report. Alongside Scott Cameron, I'm Kirk Richards. So glad you've chosen us. Well, this is a long-time rivalry that for a while was dominated by Cardington, but over the past decade, East Knox has had the edge, and this year's matchup could be as competitive as any between the Bulldogs and the Pirates.
Absolutely, Kirk. And honestly, this has potential to be a high-octane offense kind of night. Cardington, they can run the ball, and they can move the ball really well on the ground. I mean, everyone knows about the great player that they have in Wyatt Denney. But I tell you what, the Bulldogs, they can sling the ball around the field through the air and have an aerial attack. So we could be in for a lot of yards tonight. Well,
let's get right at it with our team spotlight for the Cardington Cardington-Lincoln Pirates, who have arrived from their town in Morrow County, led by Ryan Getzman in his 4th season as head coach. The team has the number 2 rushing offense in the KMAC, trailing only Mount Gilead. This Cardington team 2-2, coming off a 3-touchdown loss to Fredericktown. The team's other loss came in week 2 to reigning N10 champion Mohawk. So Cardington's 2 wins were over Winford in the opener and over Bucyrus in week 3.
Yeah, and honestly, the Mohawk loss, that's not a bad loss. That's a great program, man. It's always a tough place to play, as you and I both know. In Fredericktown, they look to be one of the front runners in the KMAC this year. So it's actually kind of funny. I was talking to Coach Getzman about that. I'm like, kind of got that one out of the way. And that's a tough game. But he said, you know what? We were a couple plays away from making that a great game. We just couldn't capitalize. And so they're a good team. They're ready to play tonight. I guarantee that.
Right on. Well, I know you were referring to him. Our player spotlight, Wyatt Denney, rating KMAC Player of the Year. 5'8" senior running back continues to crush it in the ground game.
Yes, and the thing is, he's such a hard runner, but he doesn't have to get all the yards. Goers, the quarterback, he's a distributor, man. He does a great job moving the ball on the ground as well. And so it's not all Denney. And that's the thing. And Denny's okay with getting the tough yards, but having other guys break outside and surprise people. So it's not all Wyatt Denney, but definitely he runs a lot of the show.
All right, well, we're just going to get right into it. We'll have some more on the home team coming up in just a bit. But right now, going to kick things off, and the home team's able to grasp the ball at the 40-yard line.
Just be sure.
Be sure. You better be sure that you have the ball, or that obviously could be an issue. And
you know what? As hard as this ground is, this is perfect kind of ground and weather for those little hard pooch kicks, because the ground is so hard, you do not know where that ball's going to go. And so I'm telling you, both teams might be doing some of that tonight, just to see how good the hands team really is.
All right. Well, so it's going to be 1st and 10. So East Knox with the ball, and of course, Lester, we know what he is all about.
Oh, yeah.
Pitches it to the right side. And Landon Boyd, he shows that he has some ability out there. They definitely are going to need him.
Pitch through right, but you look for a lot of East Knox tonight to go 3-1 or twins, and they'll have a sidecar or a side bullet, whatever you want to call them, and switching sides to the quarterback with Lester there. And again, everyone thinks East Knox is going to pass, but nice job to start things off, get a positive run.
All right, it's going to be 2nd down and 5. Snap it back. Here we go. Let's do it. The pass over the middle, and he's got Beatty. Beatty. He is going to go all the way to the house for the touchdown.
Touchdown, East Knox, and there's that loud horn, baby.
54 yards on the play. Whoa.
Yes,
that is remarkable.
And one of the things I was going to say, if that was not a touchdown, was, man, the 4 wide receivers for East Knox are just absolutely incredible. And all that was just a simple vertical seam, and that is exactly the kind of thing that will work on this Cardington defense. So they're going to have to adjust something and change something on defense in order to keep that from happening again.
All right. And the point after, you betcha.
Hey, that's a great job by Stevens. Great job by Stevens by making that. He's in the middle of the conference with, doing okay. He's doing an average job kicking, but nice job making sure you get that 7th point. That could be critical.
All right, we'll take a short break here. Wow, East Knox already on the board, 7-0. We'll see Cardington's first possession coming up next.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
bring you back. Just had a kickoff right there.
And it was a little pooch kick hard on the ground, like we said, that may be seeing a lot of tonight. And, again, it really tests the teams and to see where they go. The difference was the Cardington player caught that before letting it go out of bounds. So let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
There
Let
you
it go.
So far, 54-yard score, Rush Beatty for East Knox. Now we'll see what Cardington does, and we know about their star running back, Wyatt Denney.
Oh,
they
nice
go to
job.
the ground, so they did not give it to him that time.
Yep, nice wrap up there on Goers. Nice job defensively for the Bulldogs. And Cardington's going to run this double wing pistol. And, about 80-85% of it's going to be run. But it's an endurance test. And they will be physical, and they've got the runners to do it.
All right, so 2nd and 13, lost on that play. So Goers this time, he does go to Denney, and he gets banged down after a very modest gain, just trying to get back to the line of scrimmage at least.
Yeah.
Wyatt Denney, wow, he is such a player, though.
Yeah, brought down by Ridenauer there. And I tell you what, Coach Beatty said he's a stud. So nice job by Denney getting back to the original line of scrimmage. But, man, he was met hard there by Mr. Ridenauer.
3rd and 10, 34-yard line. One in motion. There we go. This time with Bryce Hartley. And, yes, he's got some wheels himself. And Hartley getting close to midfield on that one. And that's good for the first down, not seeing any flags.
Yep, great pull on the line. Nice job leading it downfield. That is a textbook jet sweep. Nice job by the line. Nice job by the blockers, the wings on the outside. Well done by the offense. And actually good by East Knox, not letting them cut up the field and get up the hash.
1st and 10, 45-yard lines. We get our first down. Here we go to the ground with Denney, and he knows how to use his blockers and make for some positive gains. At least 6 yards on that run for Wyatt Denney.
Yeah, got a couple yards after contact on that, and that's the thing, man. He's just so big and physical and strong. He will take those hits, and he will. If he's going to get a 2 or 3 yard gain, he's going to get at least another yard or two just after contact. That's just the kind of runner that he is. So nice job by Cardington.
2nd down and 4, just across midfield for the Pirates. Denney, more work. Oh, they get to him, but he's able to squeeze free.
Yeah, there he is.
Look at that. A nice gain. Looks like he got enough. He did. So that is going to be the first down.
Yeah, he found a hole to hit through, and he just ran right through it, and just enough for that first down. And that's the thing with Cardington. That's the thing with the wing T. It's about moving the ball, inching ahead, controlling the game, controlling the clock, being the physical team.
1st and 10, 45-yard line. All right, snap it back. They don't go to Denney this time.
Ooh.
Oh, this time they are working it here with Duncan.
Baby.
Dylan Duncan. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man.
I almost can't believe it.
It was a fake counter, and Duncan just got it and is right up the middle, right through the gap, and nice play by the offensive line. That, I know Duncan's going to get credit for that because he got the touchdown, but that was all offensive line. And I did a game last year with Cardington, and they were playing Elgin, and Elgin had a really strong physical line, and they seemed to kind of get a little bit tired. They ended up winning the game, but, man, Coach Getzman said we focused really hard on getting the line stronger, more athletic this year. There it was.
Yeah, that showed there. All right, so Goers to
nice
keep.
job.
And he is not able to get away from Logan Hersenberg.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Metten didn't let him go. Metten didn't let him go because he was still squirming, right?
That's right. So 7-6 in favor of East Knox. Bulldogs get the ball back, still with the lead, but only by 1.
This place means everything to us. This is where we come together. We do all of our birthdays out here. We grill hamburgers and hot dogs. We fish. I was about to give up. I was about to think that the property wasn't going to become mine. Rural First specializes in solving the problems. I made the call, and the rest is history. It was done. It made everything easy. Questions answered, walked me through the process. It was done. When I'm here, just feel peace. That's all it means to me. Peace.
We bring you back here to East Knox. The Bulldogs retained the lead as the PAT was not successful, but how about Duncan coming up with the touchdown for Cardington-Lincoln for 45 yards. So, yeah, both offenses looking good so far.
Like I told you, be ready for a high-octane offense kind of night, and that's living up to the bill so far. We're just a couple minutes in, and that extra point, by the way, is ever so important so far, right?
Absolutely. Here we go. Lester, he can make things happen with his wheels as well. He is not just a thrower. He can run it also.
Correct, and he's a great athlete. He's not just a quarterback. He's a safety as well on defense. So he obviously clearly has the ability to move vertically up the field, and so he does pose that double threat. And at the beginning of the year, East Knox was running more of an RPO threat, and now they've kind of started to settle into this spread formation variations. And so they have a very versatile offense, high-octane offense that they can run. So here we go.
2nd down and 2, 48-yard line in their own territory. Beatty, who had the score in motion, quarterback hands it off the middle. And we did expect that Landon Boyd was going to be a big part of the offense, and he's got another carry, and he's got the first down, so well done.
Yeah, great job by the motion man to run through that B gap and create that space for the back to squeeze through and get that first down yardage. Nice job, and keeping the ball moving, keeping on schedule. Coach Beatty talked about that today, or a couple days ago. He said, got to maintain schedule and moving the ball.
1st and 10, midfield. That is, yeah, like you said, that's so important. Snap it back. Lester swing it to the near side. Caught by Fawcett. And Jason Fawcett, nice gain right there.
And
there he's not first down.
And there you go. You got Fawcett, who, again, one of those outstanding receivers, second in receptions in the conference. And you just saw right there just the ability to catch the ball, and nice pass by Lester, leading him along the way. And running that up the field for another first down, moving the ball. Yeah. Cardington's got to make some sort of stop here these next couple downs. Give him some confidence.
1st and 10, 38-yard line. And Lester plays with such cool and calm. 4 years in this role. Here we go. The pass. Oh, and Beatty. Wow.
That was all
Rush Beatty.
That was all Rush Beatty. That was all Rush Beatty.
And another first down.
Yeah, fantastic job by Rush Beatty there. Not a bad throw by Lester, but Rush Beatty making that and extending out, and didn't have to do a full extension. But man, great job keeping that ball, keeping that nose of the ball off the ground, and especially this hard ground. That's got to hurt.
A little bit.
It's like falling on concrete, you know.
So in the red zone, 1st and 10, 17-yard line. Lester looks one way, throws other, and it is incomplete. He was trying that time to reach Dakota Cooper, but just a bit too far for him to be able to catch that ball.
Yeah, nice job by Fyatt there. Good coverage, not giving up too much of the outside corner. East Knox, before the game, they were running a lot of flag routes, and that's exactly what that was, and that's why they ran that a lot in the pregame. Getting ready for that, but nice hold there by the Cardington defense. Well done. Not making it easy. Can't make it easy.
Tell me about it. 2nd down.
Oh,
here we go. Pressure. Lester, and inside the 15.
Nice gang tackle there by Cardington. Good job by Lester to move out and escape a tackle and get up to that gate a couple of yards at least if positive. But, man, nice job by the Cardington defense, staying very disciplined, keeping their gaps, their run gaps, and they accounted for the feet of Lester right there. So here we are in 3rd and long, and, it's one of those things where I don't know about East Knox, how they feel about kicking a field goal from here. So we're obviously clearly in 4-down territory probably.
I would say so, yes.
I don't think they're punting from here, Kirk.
No, that would seem silly. On the 3rd down. And no room right there at all for Landon Boyd. So now we will see what they will actually do on the 4th down. And
yeah, you saw Mr. Do-It-All right there, Denney, busting off the end of the line. Nice job by the Len to be able to hold the blocker on the offensive side. And then that allowed Denney to sweep around and make that tackle. And he used his right arm to shove off and just wrap up the running back right there. And they lost some yards. So East Knox is going to have to do something here, obviously, to maintain this drive.
Yeah, sure. That's so true.
And that's a short area to get that first down. There's only about 5 yards, 6 yards.
So 4th and 8 from the 15. Let's see how they play. Whoop. And appears that we'll get a timeout.
That's
so
a good timeout.
The timeout is taken by East Knox. So we'll track that there. While we have the moment, how about we take a look here?
Sure. Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, Jax Lester.
Jax Lester.
Yeah, he's something else. Yeah, the KMAC passing leader, 4-year starter. That's one of the things that we were talking about that he is able to do. I'm going to take that down just for a moment so we can see those numbers. Yeah, 862 passing yards coming into this contest. And he also had 11 passing touchdowns coming into as well.
He does have 11 passing touchdowns. However, he does have 5 interceptions. So Cardington should know that, and they know that there could be something. So for their defense, in order to stop Lester, clearly we've seen him move the ball with relative ease, but he does a great job with that Cardington defense. If they can get him to throw the ball away in an erroneous way, that'd be good for them.
All right, 4th down. See what you got. Lester's got some time. Pocket breaks down, heads outside. Might be able to get there inside the 10. Let's see.
Close.
Ooh, it is close. Everybody's sort of looking
waiting
over there like, what is the mark?
Nice blitz by the Cardington defense running in the B gap. And Cardington saying it's our ball. And East Knox players.
They're going the other way. Yeah, Lester's like, yeah, that's ours. We got that first down, but officially.
Oh! Said first down.
Wow, yeah, so that was just a sudden call. Yeah, I thought they were going to measure it.
We had the note cards last week, right, Kurt?
Yeah, we sure did.
couple plays last week where it was literally game of quarters of inch.
It was.
So
that was wild, I tell you.
There was a similar one right there, but then you see again Jackson just able to run away and make use his feet to get some yards. Keep going.
1st and goal from the 7. East Knox trying to add to what is currently a 1-point lead. After getting that first touchdown, Rush Beatty, 54 yards on a catch and run.
Yeah, on that play, Cardington brought their wheel back, or not their wheel back, but their, hold on. What are they doing? Oh, I guess they're going to measure after all. But they brought their sandbacker, and that forced.
Now, that is interesting, because the referee, he said that was a first.
Right,
and now
maybe they changed their mind.
Could have been discussion, because they are allowed to do that. Other officials are going to say, I'm not quite seeing it like that. So, okay.
Yeah, but the ability for Lester to adjust on that blitz and escape and make this close.
And it is still first down.
So they did. That did confirm it.
They did confirm.
Yeah, if there's any question about it, good idea to just make sure. But wow.
And you could hear a parent from the Cardington side, from the other side of the field, yelling at Shorten.
Exactly.
Yeah,
right.
I know. Cheering for their teams.
For sure. Yeah, can't be mad at that. So much passion for these teams and these players.
This area, this short field, though, this should benefit Cardington. They're used to that slobber knocker contact here, and East Knox is going to have to do something to combat that. So see what happens here with Cardington's defense, see if they tighten up and get after it.
All right, Lester hands it off here.
Right there.
And on the run, Boyd. And did not quite get there. But still a positive run for Boyd, a little bit closer.
Yep, a yard and a half is better than 0 or negative. So, and again, but you saw right there where the Cardington, once you even get close to that secondary or the second level there on the defense, they swallowed them up. So nice job by Cardington.
2nd and goal from the 3. Yep, Boyd, it's time. No.
Oop, get in.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, okay. you got to give it to Cardington once again. That defense is holding strong, holding true. Now, obviously, East Knox is probably going to go for 4 here, too. So
yeah, absolutely.
You gotta,
at this point, after all this.
And you can't do a bush push here either. You can't do the Jalen Hurts. So they're going to have to get it the right way.
They better not even try it. That's right.
We saw it last week, and it was called, right?
Yes, it was. All right, right under center, Lester goes with Boyd. They want him to get the glory, and he does. Touchdown.
Nice run by Boyd. Old school I formation.
Touchdown, East Knox.
And it is interesting to see Jax Lester go under center there. Probably not the most conventional feel for him, but nice job by East Knox to finish the deed there and just follow the blockers, old school, and it's hard to stop that for Cardington with 1 yard. So nice job by East Knox finishing.
Okay, so Carver Stevens, senior, for the point after. It's up.
That's good.
Oh, yeah. Not a problem
Oh,
right
so
there.
crucial.
Good by
Oh,
Carver
so
Stevens.
crucial. Those
So
little points add up.
14-6. East Knox with the lead on Cardington. We'll see if the Pirates can try to keep pace when we come back. It's the OH Report live and free.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
All right, Cardington just going to hold on to it right there.
Yeah, nice job by Hartley to pick up that ball, take a knee, keep it safe, both for him and the possession. That's again, those are really hard. Those are harder than you think, man, because it just hits a hole in the ground and it pops up. And so some keys to victory for Cardington. Some of these we've already kind of seen tonight already, but we need to, Cardington needs to let Denney be the grand slam. He'll get the hard yards, but others have to produce outside the line. But you can see on defense, the linebackers have to clog, and they also have to cover. So they're going to have to cover these fast, skilled wide receivers from East Knox, and we've seen a little bit of trouble with that so far. But they also have to watch that RPO and watch the run, and we've seen some trouble with that. So Cardington's going to have their game for them tonight on defense. 1st and
10, 38-yard line. So Goers, the quarterback, just takes off with it.
Great positive run.
Yeah, that's the main thing. You want to just keep it positive as much as possible out there. Yes, that's what he does.
And it's just following the wedge right up the middle, left A, and that's. Hey, listen, we just did Mount Gilead last week, right? Just ground pound, boom, boom, boom. If you've got those big uglies right there, like Cardington has, the big boys, they're older, they're bigger, stronger. Use that to your advantage. Nice job, Cardington.
All right, 2nd and 5, 44-yard line. Wyatt Denney, 1st down, and a little bit more for Denney. He knows what to do with it.
Yeah, breaking it straight to the outside and using that outside game. And, it's interesting. Coach Getzman was telling me, he said, well, Denney likes to run up the middle. He likes to take that contact. He doesn't always like to go run to the outside. He likes to let other backs, wing backs, do that. But we've seen a couple times here tonight so far. Denney has been able to cut it out to the outside and run up the number side, and he's gotten some great yardage from that.
Right on. Okay, so let's see. 1st and 10, 47-yard line. Josh Goers, yep, he's a quickster himself. Oh, my goodness.
Yep, running to the strong side on that, keeping the wide out to the right. Good job faking to Denney, keeping everyone honest, thinking they're going to go to the open side of the field. And he faked, and he followed the lineman down the field, getting a nice positive yard. And, boy, I said at the beginning, this could be a high-octane offense tonight. And we are a little over halfway here, and it's just up and down the field. These defenses are going to have to do something to change each other.
Each team with 4 first downs. First and 10, 36-yard line. Goers, nice fake. Let's see. Goers, he's got a chance.
Oh, baby.
And he heads into the end zone. He's got the touchdown, 36 yards.
Wow.
My word.
Hey, listen, man. The blitzer busted through, and Goers planted that right foot and just changed direction. And the backer had no chance. And so nice job by Goers to plant and then shift all that momentum to the left and just took off. He saw the hole. Man, nice job. Great offenses so far. And hey, sometimes when you say there's going to be a lot of offense, sometimes it's a low-scoring game. I don't think that's the case tonight here.
Going for 2. Josh on the move. Nice little catch over there on that side by Leighton Hinthorn. Okay.
Yeah, Hinthorn caught that ball and had to stick it out over the line a little bit a la longest yard Adam Sandler kind of thing and getting those 2 points. So, but they had to pass for that. So nice job by Cardington switching things up a little bit, making this a 0-0 game.
It is all tied here at 14, and coming back, it'll be East Knox football once again.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
Ooh.
All right, so here we go. Back to play.
That's a penalty.
Come on.
That's a penalty.
That one was pretty obvious,
Yeah.
I got to say. Yeah, I mean, finally we get this penalty flag on the field.
Yeah, that's the first one of the game. And
Sure is.
I think Marquise got a little antsy there, and I think he saw, we could go get that. And he did. He waved his arm in the air like he didn't care, and
Yeah.
That's a dead ball.
Yeah, the officials have a way of making you care.
So instead of kicking on the ground and getting a flub, that went up in the air, and interesting, different kind of kick.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, personal foul.
That's a biggie.
Yeah.
Baker successfully catches the kick.
And
As a kick interference call.
Yep, they should.
Time to walk him off.
They're moving they're moving it. Yep.
Kick catch, my apologies.
Yep, that's personal.
15-yard penalty
15-yard
there
penalty.
against Cardington.
Penalty, and it'll be first down, Bulldog.
Starting from the 41, their side of the field there, Kirk. First time tonight that either team's had the ball on their half of the field, even though it's a la penalty.
Started off, yeah, that's right. First and 10, let's see. Snap back, Lester. He's got some time. And
Nice job, pressure.
he's able to work away. Look at that.
Oh.
So
Wow.
he prevents the loss. Lester, he's just such a smart player.
Only Lester tonight could do something like that where he draws back, and Cardington makes great penetration on the right side of their line, and he escapes that. The only thing that would have made that better is if Cardington could have got at that pressure from the other side. But Lester was able to run out the strong side of the throwing side, so lucky he held onto the ball and still got some positive yardage.
No doubt about it. Second down and 9 from the 40-yard line. All tied at 14 in this first quarter.
Ooh, a little bit
And
early.
Lester, he wanted to take off immediately, and there he goes. And Lester not quite enough from just eyeballing it to get the first, but still a good run.
That was a very, very close to a false start by Boyd. He got a little bit of an early start there. I was kind of surprised the officials did not blow that dead.
3rd and 3, 34. Yeah,
Here we are.
they really could have. So under center, Lester. Yeah, Beatty, behind him, he takes a knee. Interesting look here.
Yeah, it's a wedge to the right. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
They all started pointing. They all started pointing like, hey.
Encroachment on Cardington.
Yeah, unlucky there, Cardington. That is all about discipline. And, a 4-year starter like Jax is going to make these players think. And that's what East Knox does, man, that with this kind of spread and as effective as they run it, you're always antsy. And Cardington's have been so close to getting to Lester tonight a couple times, and they just cannot get to him. And so they're like, ooh, this is our chance to lay him out. And he cons him into jumping.
There you go. That's what happened.
Unlucky.
First and 10, 29, the yard line. All right. Back to Boyd. He's ready for all the carries that you want to let him have.
Yes, sir. And
Boyd.
Nice job run up the belly there on the right side. Following some bigger linemen on that side. Getting positive yards. And, boy, we talked about East Knox being able to throw the ball, but, boy, have they really moved the ball well on the ground here this quarter.
Most definitely. And this quarter is moving as we're getting close to the 2-minute mark. Second down and 8, 27-yard line. Two receivers right of the formation. Quarterback, Lester as the snap looks that way and immediately contact with that catch attempt.
Broken up by Stover.
That looked like some excellent defense. If we can take another look at it here, see.
A little bit of a dangerous throw.
He was right there in position.
It's a little bit of a dangerous throw.
Look at that timing.
Yeah, Stover. I thought Stover, when he threw that, I was like, oh, Stover's going to jump in front of that. And but he's able to break it up. So nice job, young man, making the play there. Dangerous ball by Lester. Trusting his wide receivers, though. They put in a lot of time together. So he trusted them, but just didn't work that time.
Third and 8, 27-yard line. Trying to get the lead back as East Knox tied at 14 late in this first quarter. To the right side, Boyd again. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's still going.
He just keeps on fighting.
My goodness.
Not still going.
Boyd on the That's another first down. My word.
I tell you what.
He is tough.
He's even though he's what some might say slightly undersized, 5'10", 175, but boy, he's powerful. He's got powerful legs, and he just kept on running. Yards after contact for both these teams, just off the charts.
Back in the red zone, first and 10, 14-yard line. Low snap does handle it there. Lester, all the protection finally does break down. Well, sometimes, you take so long with it, and
yeah, he just held on to it there too long. I don't think the trees for the receivers allowed him to get rid of the ball soon enough with the great Cardington defense right there. So
Jacob Adams, yeah.
And so he had to hold on to that ball too long, and nice job by Cardington to come in there and make the play and push him back because, hey, in order to get a first down, they got to get inside the 2, I think. 2, yeah. So, this is giving heat out to the ball boys. But this is, in effectively, not, but it is, goal. So it's a second.
Real close to it, right? Yeah. Right. I get what you're saying. I do. I get what you're saying.
So nice job by Cardington pushing back there on East Knox.
So second 15 from the 17-yard line, right? To get a first, have to get to the 2, as you noted. The Boyd on the ground. Spun down at the last moment was Boyd.
Ooh. Getting him up there. Nice job. Nice class by both teams right there. Yeah, great tackle there by Josh Goers and taking him down, cutting him down at the feet. And that back, little bowling ball like that, man, you got to take him down low like that. And nice job by the defense. And good run there by East Knox, getting a couple positive yards because this is 4-down territory. So interesting to see if they do any short ends or slants and seeing what they can get.
3rd and 11. On 14, they go to the outside this time, and nice play into Logan Clark, and we know about Clark's ability as well. Another one that they want to definitely stay involved in the action.
Yeah, it's just a throw to the flat. So they were taking what the Cardington defense gave them. There was soft coverage on the outside. So it was just a little pass out to the flat and giving your athletes space to gain some yards and make this a more manageable 4th and 6. But, again, it's going to be close if you got to get that first down.
Yeah, just a little more than 6 yards they'll need to get credit for a first. Only 31 seconds left.
Look at this back
in this first quarter, tied at 14.
Look at how left the wide receivers are.
Yeah.
How far out.
Indeed.
That
right and he's got an open man. Baby! Oh, baby! Touchdown!
Great play called there by East Knox. That was a la Tim Tebow right there. It looked like it was almost a dead giveaway how split out that wide receiver was. It was going to be some sort of run. But, boy, I was not expecting the Tim Tebow quarterback keep and flop over the top.
So over the point after. And
it's good.
Right, I was trying to see. Carver Stevens is able
right.
to get that through.
Close to the post.
So it's 21-14. I'm not sure if you could hear me say that because I could not hear myself.
21-14.
Right, there you go. Oh, yeah, so let's mark it.
We just so happen to be right next to the horn blower.
Yeah, I know. It's like right in my ear.
Literally 10 feet away from us here. So, hey, nice job here. If we have some other keys to the game that we could go to while we're kind of waiting. So tonight for East Knox, and we've seen this a little bit so far, as we're waiting for the kickoff. Lester has to keep on his feet. The O-line has to block against this veteran Cardington line and their defensive scheme. And so far we've seen some of that. As far as East Knox defense, they have to close the gaps and force fumble. They had some early defensive success last week, and we haven't seen that here this game as it's just been up and down the field. But both defenses, they're up to task. And
right?
I tell you what.
There we go. There's the flag. See?
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, they're all amped up in this one. So both sides we're seeing this activity from. What?
Hey, listen, that is great. That's great coaching if they've told their players to do that because you have to give up. And the player, the tackler, I know Coach Beatty's going to stay the claim like, hey, listen, he last minute took a knee, and that's hard, but he gave up. Yeah, I can tell that's what they're saying is he had the ball in possession. Yeah, I'm not a lip reader. There's that John Boy guy on social media who reads all stuff,
Yeah, it's amazing talent.
I ain't no lip reader up here. It's too far for me. But I can tell that's what they're having a discussion about.
I can tell when someone is actually saying it while reading the lips.
Yeah.
I can't pick up on my own.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, so there you
Same
go.
thing. So
that's first penalty against East Knox tonight, but yeah, it's a personal foul. So.
And it's going to give them their ball on the right side of the field for them. so interestingly enough, both teams' first start on their end of their own field has come as a result of the penalty.
First time I can recall seeing two kick-catch interference penalties in the same quarter. First quarter, each team, right? Yeah, usually, if they see the other team do it, they're like, oh, well, I know not to do that. But,
maybe that
you got to do it yourself to learn it, I guess, sometimes.
Maybe we'll see if that's the premonition.
Yeah, right. We'll find out.
Kind of crazy night. Maybe. Who knows?
First and 10, 48-yard line, hardly in motion. Quarterback goes, snaps it on, goes to Denney. Oh, wow, he is so dynamic. Look at Wyatt Denney go!
Oh, man.
Oh, my word. That is incredible stuff right there. First down for Cardington, obviously. But,
my goodness.
That is just wild.
And yes, he made a great run, great play. But, man, Bryce Hartley he was the motion man, and he got outside, and he pushed his man. He helped push the defender for East Knox outside, and that opened the hole for Denney, and he just busted through.
First and 10, 23-yard line. Whoa, my goodness. Let's see it. It's time going the other direction. Duncan, and we know that he's able to make things happen himself to the 15-yard line.
Yep, Duncan there on the jet sweep, and he had success earlier on the sweep. So,
yes.
So good job for him in being able to move the ball. And that is the end of the quarter. Track meet here.
Certainly is. A very entertaining start to this contest. So it will take a short break. We'll come back for the start of the second quarter. It's East Knox 21, Cardington-Lincoln 14. Live and free on the OH Report on a Friday night.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Well, what we missed here coming back, we had a belly play by Denney, gaining about 4 or 5 yards. A toss, and the ball is lost. Kind of a fumbled reception there by the back. But yeah, we saw a positive gain there by Denney, and boy, they just lost it right there on the bumbled toss. Looked like they were trying to set up a toss sweep, but it just bumbled and fumbled and managed to maintain possession there, Kirk.
Yeah, that's really where the poise comes in. Yeah, the experience, you know.
Correct. Yeah. Right. And for Cardington, I mean, they bumbled it, but they still fell on it. One trying to be cute and do something, just fall on it, live another day.
All right, second down and goal. Got 13 yards to go. They're getting a timeout, and it's called Cardington, isn't it?
Yeah, let's go ahead and keep you here because we just got back. So, you know, we're looking at this, and we were talking about this during the break. You know, we came for a football game, and a basketball game broke out with the score, right?
Yeah.
And after the first quarter, 21-14. So, folks can't see this at home, but Kirk, you can verify. Add a bonus key of the game for East Knox. Must establish a run game. This will help Lester stay on feet.
Well, look at you.
I know, but I didn't know that.
Oh,
but I was like, man. I was just looking at these numbers this week, and I'm like, man, this could be an offensive night for these teams, and it's living to be true. But and you and I both said we did not see East Knox being able to move the ball on the ground like this, and if they can maintain that, it's going to be real hard for teams moving forward.
No doubt about it. Yeah, you want to have that type of balance. Here we see Cardington and Josh Goers moving to his left. Throws it. Yeah, he's got his man. Nicely done right there in position. Yeah, you got to make sure you find players like Leighton Hinthorn, and he got the sophomore right there. So very positive play. Yeah,
just run a little drag route. It was a hitch drag. And found him. He was able to waggle out to the weak side, to the hard side on his left. So, interesting play drop. You would not see that normally. That's not something you'd conventionally see drawn up, but they ran that very well. Nice job, Cardington.
3rd and goal from the 6. Goes with the snap, pitches it right side. Denney. Oh, and the ball pops out! Oh, my word. It did they let, who got the ball? I saw the ball come out.
Yeah, I'm not seeing.
What's the call?
I think they called down.
Oh, did he just go down?
You see the side.
Okay.
Putting his hand up.
Wow.
Wyatt Denney on a carry.
See if we can pick up on anything here. Yeah, that ball just came out.
Yeah.
It just fumbled, and then somehow they were able to get it back.
They are wanting it. Well, hold on. They're going to talk about this.
Sure
The
will.
ability to fumble forward and fall on the ball in
It's
the end
fourth
zone.
and goal for Cardington.
Yeah, they're going to talk about
Make
this.
some noise.
They're going to
Oh,
talk
they're
about
saying yes, right?
Because that's why the touchdown can't count. It looked close to the line, so it's based upon, and Coach Beatty's kind of coming out to the numbers. He's asking questions too.
Yeah.
Everyone wants
Can't
to
blame
know.
them.
4th and goal on the 1. It's a big play. They're all talking about this, and that's what it was. I know we already showed the replay, but the ball being fumbled into the end zone recovery. There's the horn trying to rally the troops.
There you go,
the
right.
Bulldogs. and again, you can't do a bush push or a Eagles jam wedge. You can't do that here. So Cardington's going to have to get this the old-fashioned way. A lot of men there in a 10-yard radius.
4th and goal. Let's see. Trying to power through. Yes, they do make the call.
Cardington.
How about that?
Boy, oh
Back
boy.
deep
Wow. And
for a
once
touchdown.
again,
Cardington carried by Josh Gowers.
you know, we were talking about how Coach Getzman sung the praises of these offensive and defensive linemen, the big uglies up front, man, and he could not stop singing their praises, how improved they were and how much tougher they've gotten over the last year. And the coaches, he went out and got 2 coaches to help specifically with that. And right there, you saw that pay off.
That's what it's about. Oh, my word. Well. So they are going for the lead, and Denney provides it.
Yep. Just like that.
2-point conversion complete.
2-point conversion is successful. Carried
Well,
by
you know, it is
Wyatt
one of those
Denney.
things where Cardington, kicking-wise, Cardington does not particularly have a kicker. So
They're not doing that.
They're
Yes,
not doing
exactly,
that.
right.
So it is it's what you'd call the Oregon 2-point conversion, always going for it, because the analytics say so, because that has to be it.
Okay, there you go. All righty.
There's no analytics when you don't have a kicker. So
Guess not. Well, 22-21, Cardington-Lincoln has taken the lead here with that 2-point conversion. My goodness. So, hey, this is a game that could go tit for tat, back and forth. I like it.
Oh, and it just continues the track meet mentality, Kirk. Both of these, this is gonna come down to, boy, there was a game I called a couple years ago. I think it was Harding, or it was Pleasant and River Valley, and they just went nuts. They scored something like 70 or 80 points in the first half. But what happened in the second half was both offenses actually just got tired. They're gassed.
Yeah.
And so it is hard to maintain this fervent pace. And so someone's defense is going to have to come up and make a play. Kick out of bounds.
Yep. Well, there you go.
I was wondering why either team wasn't doing that so far, just letting that ball go out of bounds.
Well, we get it there, so now we'll see how East Knox responds to trailing in this game, albeit by 1 point, but
Starting on the
it can be psychological.
Yep, starting on a 36 here.
There you go.
Okay, so I'm interested here to see, because I know one of the things Coach Beatty had talked about was can we, with our offense and as dynamic as it is with our wide receivers, et cetera, can we maintain a clock order? Can we maintain a possession? Can we maintain, dominance of the length of possession? I'm interested to see if at some point he does that, or if he just like, hey, man, we're pedal to the metal. Let's keep grinding. And did they? Yep, they called the out of bounds. Yep, right there. So, 41. That's the 5-yard out of bounds.
All right, that is a factor. That's right.
But I didn't see a flag, so I was like, well.
But that's how it is supposed to work, right?
Yeah, it is supposed to work that way, but I just never saw the flag.
We'll mark
so
that down, right? So from the 41, 1st and 10, East Knox down 1, second quarter. On the ground with Boyd. And gets a little bit of a gang tackle right there to deal with.
Evan Marquise.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
What do you got to say?
That dude read the play. Middle backer, he just read the play, and he moved with the motion, and he was right there. That kid, you can tell he watched some film. He watched some tape. He read some books. He read some papers. He was right on that play. Nice job, because that was a well-drawn-up play. Because if he didn't make that tackle, there's a whole lot of green.
From the 44, second down and 6. Snap it back. Yep, Lester's giving it to Boyd. Looks for an alley, but it gets cut off there, and Denney, the one to clean it up.
That is technically a pass. That's a shovel pitch. It used to be a popular thing, running out of the gun, a man in motion, in jet motion, and then you just blip it to the jet motion. That time it's out to the side, so it was a forward pass, though. It's a basketball chest pass kind of thing.
Third down and 2 from the 49-yard line. And on the run.
Good run to the right.
Boy, you
run
betcha.
To the right, but look at that Cardington defense.
They tried to push him back there.
They blew it dead. They blew it dead.
Yeah, but he definitely got the forward progress. That's for the first down.
Absolutely. But well done there by Christopher Kinsey. And he has over 30 tackles this season. Boy, and you saw that frame. He did not bend. He met that, and he was able to stand tall in that. Nice job, young man.
Just a tremendous all-around football player.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because that's Landon Boyd run into you like that.
Yeah.
That's
got some impact.
That's
going to
hurt. Yeah, so nice job. Way to stand up there.
The 46-yard line on the other side of the field. 1st and 10 for East Knox. On the ground, Boyd, yes, they found something with him, and he is delivering for sure. Good job for Landon Boyd.
right, running right up the gut. And it makes you wonder if they're now trying to wear down that defense. And what I was talking about, are they going to try and maintain the order and time of possession? So, because it is one of those things, man, it is hard to maintain that 10th gear. You know, and she just boom, 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 boom. Something eventually has to give here. So East Knox looks like they're making the right calls.
2nd and 2, 38-yard line. Here we go. Lester, he's working it like a video game.
Oh,
man.
My.
Yeah. You see
goodness.
what he was able to do, right? He got enough yardage for another first down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, a little bit of an over pursuit there by Goers, and he kind of gave up his gap scheme, and that's exactly where Lester ran through, and he saw the hole in the left C, and he just ran right there, made a nice positive gain of yards, and they keep that clock running. They maintain possession. That's exactly what they're trying to do here.
1st and 10, 31-yard line. Here we go. Snap, swing it out. Yep, on the near side. And good tackle right there.
Nice job.
Kason Fawcett, brought down by the other number 13, Evan Stover.
Yeah, nice job. And that was a great play there by East Knox. What they did, they didn't have 4 wide. They brought in tight on the line on the left side, so it made you kind of look like, ooh, they might be running to the left side, and they went the other way. And they did a little out pass to the right. So nice play call by East Knox, but nice hold there by Cardington. Nice job.
6:20 to go until halftime. East Knox down 22-21. Second down and 7. 28-yard line. Lester to Boyd. Who runs to a bottleneck. Oh, and then ultimately he got smothered at the last moment. He sure did.
Denney said, hey, I'm here. I'm not just a running back, too. Oh, my goodness. Hey, they did gain 1 yard. But I tell you what, It was a trap
Oh,
play.
yeah, look at that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Kinsey really getting that first hit, and Denney there
Denney just
covering up.
Boom.
My goodness.
But nice job by both players, but
Absolutely.
it was almost like the trap went too fast, and that allowed Cardington to suck up the space.
3rd and 7, 27-yard line. The Beatty, and Rush is able to
We got a
escape
flag here.
outside,
We got
but
a flag.
okay, yeah,
Yep,
good
it's a
call.
hold. Yep. Stalker had a hold. You could see it. If we go back and watch that replay.
You see it on that one?
It was a little too
short.
late.
Now another flag comes out. What is that about? Yeah, that came directly from the referee.
That you don't want an unsportsmanlike on this. Yeah, he's saying one of the coaches.
Oh, yes, you're right. He's looking over one of the coaches. And
he it looked like he was, because definitely not sideline infraction. His arms came out. Yeah, so now you got a double whammy here. Oh.
Interesting.
Well, hey, Kirk, we were talking about staying ahead on schedule.
Yeah, that's not what we're seeing here.
This is not how you do that.
Oh, wow.
You just basically lost 25 yards. Wow. Yep.
Woo.
3rd and long, as the announcer said. I would say that would be a 3rd and long as we got timeout here, Kirk.
Okay, and a timeout. That is on East Knox.
Yep.
Okay. So the Bulldogs down to 1 timeout. Got 5:24 to go until halftime.
And Kirk, there's no such thing as a 3rd and 35 play.
Who would build something like that?
So
you just got to improvise. You figure something out if you can. Yeah.
So if you're East Knox right now, it's like, okay, it's going to have to be an uphill battle to get a first down here. So what you could do, if you can buy time for Lester to make a nice throw, if you could do a vertical seam route, and as long as you can block long enough against this great Cardington front, if you can throw that ball down there, it's one of those things where it's like, if it gets intercepted, that's like a punt, right? If it gets, you got pass interference you could have the catches with these great wideouts. So look for something to where Lester can set his feet and make a nice throw. But Cardington, they're going to have to be creative here if they're going to send forward only 3 or if they're going to send a blitzer here from their backers. Let's see what they do.
Yeah, 3rd and 31 on the 47-yard line. All right.
They only sent 3.
There we go. Up in the air,
Oh.
and it is incomplete. Yep. Obviously, tried what they could.
Yep. Just it was a very I don't want to say it was not a good route, but it was just not a sharp cut. It looked like as a
as
post.
we see it there, yeah.
Yeah, it looked like it should have been a post, but it was like a drag post, and so as a result, you're not going to lose your corner. But nice job by Cardington. They only rushed 3 and they made Lester move. That's one of the keys of the game. Make him move his feet. Nice job by defense and making him make a hard throw.
All right.
First punt of the game, Kurt.
I know. It's exciting. Let's see what they got. Oh, but they're whistling it. Oh, well, at least we got a little preview of
it. Somewhere Jim Tressel's crying. He wants
more
punts.
Well, delay a game, so push them back 5 yards.
Do they have a 4th and 40 play?
If so, they may be saving it for later in the season.
Yeah. Pull that one out
when they're really desperate.
Yeah. So, but that was not a bad punt. Nice kick over to the side, and you don't want Henthorne to get a hold of this ball. Ooh.
Yeah,
pressure.
nice leg. And just got to let this go.
Oh, boy. Wow.
Yeah. That turns into an outstanding punt.
Oh,
my God.
I was hoping, I was going to say Henthorne needs to catch that because that ball, as hard as this ground is and as far as the green space was behind him, that was going to happen. So, wow, nice job by East Knox. Good punt and way to get down there and cover that. But that's a ball that Cardington's going to wish they would have actually caught rather than let that fall behind them.
All right, well, we've got 5:17 left until halftime.
And a long field.
Yeah, it is.
With this offense.
From the
that's a long
8-yard
field.
line. Oh, tell me about it. 1st and 10. Oh, he drops the ball. Uh-oh. What happens here?
I think East Knox has it.
It looks like it to me as well. I'm waiting for the official word.
Wow.
Oh, they rule it down. No, they say no.
The line judge is calling it down.
Yeah, are they all in agreement with that call? If the others just didn't see it, they have to defer to that.
There's no replay, but look at Coach Beatty. He's telling his guys, hey, keep it up. You're fine. The call didn't go their way. Good coaching there. And, boy, yeah, that was near disaster. Who would have ever thought the 4th and 40 play would have come from a botched handoff?
Exactly, and we're getting a
timeout
from Cardington. Okay. So Cardington down to 1 timeout, just as East Knox is. And 5:14 to go until the break. Of course, at halftime, we'll have our band show.
And it's homecoming here.
Oh, that's right. It sure
homecoming.
is.
And Coach Beatty's own daughter was on the court. From East Knox. I was trying. Oh, wait a minute. We got some royalty that just came up to the box. They don't want to talk to us, Kirk.
Oh, yes.
But it is.
So Ariel Atkinson was recognized as the queen today. So
that's something
congratulations.
I never won that, Kirk.
You
I never
did
won
not.
homecoming queen.
Okay. Well, there are other goals that you can have in life that you can aspire to.
I'm working with you, Kirk.
Hey, there you go.
That's actually my goal, is to work for the OH report and work with Kirk.
Well, there you go. See, everything is working out just spectacularly.
Swimmingly, sir.
Yes.
Swimmingly.
Love it.
But, here we are. 2nd and 13. Cardington's going to have an interesting play to make here.
You're right, it is 2nd down. We'll note that.
They are back against the wall, and there's not a whole lot of green behind them, so they got to be crisp.
From the 5, needing 13 for a first. Late in the 2nd.
Nice shift.
And up 1. All right, so Denney, he's going to burrow through, see what he can get, and obviously hold on to the ball as much as anything. That is a part of the mission.
Yeah, nice job there by Denney to just get positive yards and get some breathing space. Nice job there by the East Knox defensive line, doing a little shifting there at the last minute, creating a little bit more confusion for that Cardington offensive line, who that offensive line, they've been doing a great job tonight. So nice job there in response on defense for East Knox to make them think a little bit harder.
Yeah, a little bit, no question.
Sometimes it's a chess match when you're playing a wing tee, because they're playing chess against you, so you got to play chess back.
Well, 3rd and 10 from the original line of scrimmage. It's in the end zone, and did he get out of there?
Wow,
he does!
Are you looking at this, Kurt?
Look at Denney go!
Oh, there,
and the flag comes out.
There was a
lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah, there's a hold on the outside.
Oh, my goodness, but somehow the escape artist gets out of the end zone.
Hold by Goers there, I think, on the outside, and that's so easy to happen, too. That's not Goers' fault necessarily. It's just on broken plays like that, holds tend to happen because players aren't used to being in the right position.
Wow.
Oh, boy. That's a 4-leaf clover there for East Knox.
You just want to look at this escape artist one more time. What he's able to pull off. Yeah, the flag
What an athlete, Kirk.
Yeah, Denney is special. He really is.
And even then, you think about this. It was botched, and the offensive line was still able to stand and give him time to pick up the ball, look around, and then take off and find a gap.
Oh, amazing.
Even in the worst situation.
Right.
That offensive line by Cardington, nice job.
No doubt.
You got to hand it to him, man.
Well, we'll try it here.
3rd and 10.
3rd down. 8-yard line. Absolutely. Pitch it here to Wyatt Denney. Yep, as he's able to stumble forward, but,
Yeah, diving forward.
Certainly
diving forward, but he had to dive another 4 yards.
Yeah, not quite enough for him. I get it.
And so here comes the punt team.
Yeah.
for Cardington. We've had back-to-back punts.
Yeah, so the action is picking up, huh?
Yeah, Jim Tressel he's got a smirk now. He's not upset. He's got a smirk. Jim Tressel would punt on 3rd down if he had the chance.
Yeah, I know, right?
Let's play the field position game. And we got a timeout there by East Knox.
Timeout for East Knox. So East Knox out of timeouts here with 3:23 remaining until the break. So,
but the offense that they can run, they don't particularly need timeouts. They're going to have a short field here. They're not going to have to use their timeouts. 3:23 is more than enough time with the offense that they can run. Like I said, when Cardington had the ball real deep there, that's a long way to go, even in 5 minutes, unless they make a big break. And I said that last week at Mount Gilead, right? So that wing T smash mouth, 3 yards cloud of dust.
yeah.
That's a long way to go in a shorter amount of time. So Cardington just couldn't maintain the drive there. And that hold kind of stymied them. But East Knox is going to have the ball back here around half field or better.
Yeah, that's about where they should expect it.
So
Indeed.
Cardington's they've got to step up here on defense in order to hold, maintain that 1-point lead.
All right, here we go. 4th down, punt on the way.
Uh-oh.
So we think. What is happening?
Wow.
Denney on the run, and
I think he has it.
right, yeah, he knew exactly where he needed to go.
Goodness gracious.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Well, not only was the play great as we take another look here, but just the guts to do that. Are you kidding me?
Getzman.
Oh my gosh.
Holy mackerel.
Hard to believe. Hard to believe. That's the trust in Denney.
The guts, I was going to say something other than guts, but the guts to make that call. Wow.
Still in business. Here we go with Goers, the quarterback.
Dancing
a little
around.
jitterbug.
Ooh.
Squeezes forward for a little bit.
Nice job there. Yeah, because East Knox was all over him. A nice dive there. Just get some positive yards for Goers. My goodness. Kirk, I can't explain to you the importance of that fake. And because we were talking about, oh, man, East Knox, 3:23 is a lot of time for them.
Yeah.
At half field. So I think Cardington felt the pressure to go for it there and do that fake. But, wow.
2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. Denney. Oh, no, the ball comes out, but. It looked like he was saved by his teammate, but now I'm not so sure.
Knocked out. Yeah, it's going to be East Knox ball. Yep.
That was it. A flag or just a marker? Okay, well.
10-yard run.
Recovered by East Knox Logan Herzenberg.
There you go. Great job there. Kind of at the right place at the right time there.
Absolutely. Oh, my word.
But, that ball just popped out, and I thought their lineman was going to jump on that. The young man, and boy, a couple players had a chance for Cardington to get it. But I'm telling you, man, that ball pops out. It hits the ground. It's hard as a rock, and it bumbles and jumbles and dumbles and grumbles, and it's going to go all over the place. And you don't know who's going to end up with that. It's hard enough to get a fumble in a pile.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, you just never know.
But then you're playing on concrete, and, the thing just weebles all over, and Cardington couldn't land on it despite two guys being right there. We got a hold. Declined.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. So they'll accept the result of the
Yep.
play, which is a turnover, gives them the ball. Yep. I thought I saw that flag over there. That's what it was about, but it's a turnover instead. So first turnover of this game.
Wow.
And Logan Herzenberg able to come up with that fumble recovery. Oh.
Yeah, we said the joke about we didn't expect the 4th and 40 punt and to be given over there, Cardington fumbling in their end. Well, I wasn't expecting the fumble here to be giving East Knox a ball with this short amount of time. So it's interesting how karma has had its own way here working out for both teams there at the end of the first half.
Spotted at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10, trying to get the lead back. Here we go. Lester up in the air, fading toward the end zone, and we'll see if there was a call, but clearly the ball was a bit too far ahead of the receiver there.
Yeah, Jackson had a nice throw. It could have had a little bit more air to allow his receiver to get time to get into it. I mean, and we're talking fractions of a second. It's still a great throw, though.
Yeah, that might have been the difference, though. Yeah, I got you.
Just a little bit more air, because that was just right out of the outstretch of his hands. So less laser, more loop.
Yeah.
But they got 2nd and 10, and Cardington. Oh yeah. They got called for a hold there, Kirk.
Oh, okay.
So it's 2nd and 20.
Wow, okay. Well, yeah, we'll mark that on our notes in a moment. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. Boyd on the ground. Ooh, nice stick by Denney. Okay.
But I'm kind of confused because if it's a hold, they should maintain it as first down. So I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll try to get some clarification there. I don't know either.
Because, I mean, if there's a penalty, how did they lose the down? There we go. They changed it. Didn't lose the down.
Okay.
And they're trying to clarify it.
That explains it. Okay,
so
like, now it is second down.
Second
right.
and 20. That's wrong.
Indeed, yeah.
They maintained it down. Yeah. Referees talking about it. They're figuring it out.
Yeah, so they're going to ask the scoreboard to change. Yeah.
Yep. So 2nd and 17.
Ours is fine. And they just did change it on the scoreboard. So, yeah. Now we're all good with 1:51 remaining until halftime. And
the clock should start running as soon as the whistle blows here.
And they'll give the signal. Yeah, he gives the signal right there. Winds it up. Yep.
And so East Knox isn't waiting. They're not trying to bleed any clock, man. They're going.
17, 39-yard line. On the move, Lester being chased. Lets it go. He has his man downfield at the 30-yard line. Oh, you sure do. Good positive gain right there.
Nice job by Cooper. 5'10 junior, 165 pounds.
Dakota Cooper, he's a good, talented young player.
Good job by Cardington, though, man. I mean, they got that to where they got Lester to move, right? They got Lester to move, and they forced him to make a play. So Cardington did a nice job. Lester just made a better play.
All right, much more manageable 3rd and 9, 31-yard line. They've got plenty of options ready to go downfield, including 4 receivers. And he targets one over the middle, and he's got to get enough extra after the catch to get the first.
Yeah, nice catch there by Rush Beatty, the H-back. That's just a little under route, and just found a space there, settled in, making it 4th and 1 and giving them a chance.
Right, yeah, even though he didn't get the first, yeah, they're right there.
They're right there. And
4th and 1, 23.
And under 1 minute.
And still down the point. High snap handle. Lester goes to Beatty, right side. Oh, nice yeah, tiptoes and gets even more. Rush Beatty.
Yeah, that all happened because
first
of the
down, East Knox.
Happened because of the block there by Dakota Cooper. Nice job on the outside making that block. Cardington was right there to make the play, but great block there by Cooper. Just allowed Beatty to make that run up the line. Okay, so here we are, shorter field again, compacted, and this is Cardington's strength here, seeing if they can get to Lester, make him move around and keep him in front.
1st and 10 from the 12, but under 30 seconds until halftime. All right, Lester, yeah, cool and calm over the middle. He's able to get it to Fawcett.
I think Denney was wanting to pick that off, and he just did not have the timing on it. They're gonna ground this.
Yep, he clocks it.
You see how high that ball went? It's like throwing it in. Like, let me throw it on the asphalt here. Boom. Good grief.
Absolutely right. Yeah, you gotta be smart, gotta be a gamer. This has to be up there of all the games being played tonight. I mean, yeah, 22-21 score, 10 seconds left until halftime. A chance for the home team to get the edge right back.
Right, but you have time for at least 2 pass plays, 3 if you make it short. But you don't want to get tackled on the ground. And there it is.
Oh, it is picked up by Hartley.
Look at this.
Bryce Hartley's got an angle. Let's see him
Oh,
go.
oh, the ref got
Oh, and
away.
they're going to try to chase him down, and they do.
Wow,
But
what a
what an
stand.
incredible play right there for Hartley. I can't even believe that just happened.
Hartley, that's the play of the game so far. Just what a play. And it was like Denney trying to pick the ball off before, and there football karma, awkwardly enough, just worked its way there and threw the ball right into Hartley's hand and running down. And whew. Well, Cardington survived that half up by 1, Kirk.
Absolutely.
For all the craziness of a first quarter.
Oh, my gosh.
That second quarter tightened up, which
wow.
You can see that.
That was, yeah, like you said, play of the game so far. Indeed, if Cardington's able to hold on, everybody's going to be looking back at that. And the psyche as well for East Knox in this situation. They perhaps thought they were going to score. Instead, they did not. Go into the break
really,
trailing.
They got a little bit of a bonus possession there.
Good evening, ladies and
So
gentlemen.
they got a little bit of a
It's time
bonus
to get down
possession.
to the
They
sounds
would
of
have liked to
Seatown
take the
with
lead
the
there.
Cardington-Lincoln
It
High
just didn't
School
happen
marching
for them.
band
But we're
under
going to
the
come out in the
direction
second
of
half.
Grace
We're looking
McCracken
forward to
and
it.
assisted by Caitlin Mabry.
We'll come back with our halftime band show at the half. Cardington-Lincoln still with the lead, 22 to 21 on East Knox on the OH Report.
Come fly with us.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
We soared in the 70s with a song by the Steve Miller Band, Fly Like an Eagle.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
All right, we're back here, folks. Back in the land of the Bulldogs here in Howard, Ohio. And, boy, Kirk, 22-21 game. What started off as the Bulldogs is dominating the game. Cardington had a little bit of a comeback, and they took the lead.
Yeah, that's really kind of what happened out there as we take a look at some of these numbers.
Yeah, and it's indicated, like, if you look at the first downs, I mean, my goodness, East Knox has really dominated a lot of the game, but that Cardington rush attack, the ability to just keep going, keep pushing, and, you know, they've really just had their way on the ground. And that is one of the things that I was a little concerned for East Knox about. One of the things I was concerned about Cardington about was how are they going to handle a pass? Well, ends up they came out, East Knox came out, and they started rushing the ball and doing a great job. So that's why you see those total yards. They're pretty even. Both had one turnover, but there's a lot of action, folks. If you didn't catch it, the end of that first half was insanely exciting and entertaining. Both teams had 4 penalties, and of course, some of the worst egregious penalties were back-to-back on kickoff and personal fouls.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And
like,
you and I were like,
going on out here?
I don't think I've ever seen that before, you know?
Yeah, I haven't, yeah, for sure.
So,
I think I'd remember that. Yeah.
Right, and so, you know, these teams we are ready for a slugfest the second half, and I'm interested to see if both teams come out a little bit put gas in the metal, pedal to the metal and keep going, or if they start playing some sort of ground and controlling the clock and just trying to win. Looking at a couple scores that we have so far, Centerburg's up over 26-0 over Loudonville. This is just what we had so far. Mount Gilead's 28-7 over Fredericktown. We were talking about that separation. That was a little bit surprising, but Mount Gilead's a great team, and Fredericktown's a great team, so they may storm back there. Danville down 28-0 to Northmore. And that was a big game for both those teams coming in 2-2, and really kind of a fork in the road for both teams as to where that rest of the season may go. Other local games out of the KMAC, Mount Vernon, a local team around here, is up 24-8 over Heath. And as far as playoff contention teams, because we're going to start looking at that here soon, Mount Vernon, who lost to Harding. Harding is up 13-7 over Valley. Looking at other teams that these teams here tonight have played, Mohawk is beating Bucyrus 48-7. Winford, we don't have a score. Winford was able to beat East Knox, but in a game of football, high school football, right? So Cardington beat Winford, and they were both close games. But that second game of the year against Wynford, East Knox, Coach was telling me, he said, man, I just felt like our offense, we're trying to put a square peg through a circle hole, and it just did not work. We're just all RPO. He said, then I was like, let's just have our playmaker make these plays and go out and do what he can do. We have a 4-year starter. So he let Jax Lester really just kind of sling the ball around. But you see tonight how they've been able to kind of use both the spread and that RPO run attack, or the ability to move the ball on the ground, and that has benefited them greatly. And I think that's causing problems for Cardington's defense. I do not think they were expecting that.
So when that happens, things happen that you're not quite expecting, how do you adjust? How do you get prepared for that in the second half? Because they'll just keep doing it if you don't deal with it.
And this sounds crazy, folks. I wrote this down a long time ago, but which defense shows up? And if you look at the defensive stats for these teams, because it's really going to come down to defense here, I think, as these teams go in the second half, they're going to start getting tired because it's warm out here. The ground hurts. I mean, something's going to give, right? And so when you look at the defensive stats for these teams, it's going to come down to a defensive battle potentially here. Even though they're both great offenses and they can move the ball, you have Denney can always do things, and you got Lester back there slinging around. But some defense somewhere is going to have to stand tall and make some stops, or else we're going to be here till midnight.
Well, I mean, I really didn't have a whole lot of other plans, but
I do. I gotta officiate tomorrow morning.
Oh, you got morning plans.
I got tournaments to officiate. Ooh, there's a short kick.
Here we go.
Ooh,
Wow. Okay.
dangerous play there. Ooh, I know Hartley's trying to get the ball before East Knox gets the ball, but ooh, that's a dangerous play.
Better bring with those tickets out, everybody. Game ball ticket 418.
I'm also glad that we don't have to hear the horn blow on us right now. I can actually
that
hear
is loud.
I can hear you. It's amazing.
I know, right? Wonders never cease, huh?
So Cardington having the ball on their own 45 here.
First and 10, absolutely. You know they're not going to get away from Denney. No chance of that. He's got the ball, and there goes Wyatt. It gets over to midfield, so good 5-yard gain for Denney to start things off in this third quarter.
What did you expect other than a hard belly play to Wyatt Denney? Way to start the second and half off, Coming around, there's no dancing around in the boxing ring. They just come out and they start swinging.
So clearly the replay was not that. It was that interception at the end of the half.
Well,
but that was a great play, yeah.
You can always hit rewind on your stream.
yeah, pretty easy, right? There you go. All right, on the second down play, Denney. He's got the first.
Hold on
for a little bit more. Wyatt Denney.
Yeah, Denney there for an 8-9-yard run. And just cutting up, finding a space there around the A-B gap, where the B gap used to be, and taking off, getting nice positive yards. And this is interesting. 2 nice punishing runs there by Cardington and letting their big, strong offensive linemen move the line there for East Knox. And East Knox, they got a couple guys kind of hanging their arms a little bit, but coming out of halftime, they should not be gassed. They got to be ready to go here.
Played that same replay, but I see what I did. So it should be fixed for moving forward. So it's just one of those things. All right.
Great play by the East Knox defensive line. They read the play. They knew what was coming exactly. And they adjusted. They did some flips. They did some stunts, and they did a nice job covering that play.
Second and 9 for
a 1-yard play. Hey, man, I know anytime you can get Denney and goers to get 1 or 2 yards on hard runs, that's a win as a defense. You have to take that.
Absolutely, yeah. You got to think of the long game here.
Long game.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So if you can stop them only 1 or 2 yards, that's a good thing.
Second down and 9, 41-yard line. Cardington, 1-point lead on the road. There's Goers on the move, uses his blockers, and then goes right into contact. So he's a quarterback who is not afraid to take a hit. He actually delivers a lick there.
Yeah, nice run there, seeing the space to the side, running to the outside. Nice job by the right tackle covering that up and allowing him to get over there and make a nice 4-yard gain there.
Josh Gower's run.
Now, 3-4-yard gain. Now, here's the thing. East Knox also had a great job. Their linebackers were shuffling their feet very quickly. I think they saw what play was coming, and they were able to get there. So both teams did a nice job.
3rd and 7, 39-yard line. All right. And they go with Denney.
Oh, wow.
Running, and he is.
Wow,
He
breaks through.
Wyatt Denney heading to the end zone.
Wow.
And it's a 39-yard touchdown
Got a young
for
man.
Cardington-Lincoln.
Got a young man down back here, East Knox. I think he took – I tell you what, man, Denney ran so hard on that. And I think the young man for East Knox, I don't know if that's friendly fire, but, boy, he took a licking. I mean, Denney was running with his legs up. He's almost doing high knees. And I think the young man took a little bit of a punishment on that.
Yeah, so, we won't speculate, but, yeah, clearly they'll tend to him here. We do have the injury timeout. Yeah, part of the game for sure, but fortunately you got a good staff to help out. Correct.
But it's just one of those things. You are trying to tackle a bowling ball. Denney is, he's 5'8", 195, 195-pound back, 5'8". My goodness, it's just a block of marble. And when he just keeps turning his legs, that is hard to stop. The thing I can think of, it's almost like a high school version of Derrick Henry, a small high school version of Derrick Henry. And it's just, he's so strong. So, when you tackle him, you're going to feel it too. And hopefully this young man's able to bounce back here and as the staff continues to attend to him and coach is hanging over him. But, hey, while we are having a little bit of a break here, I know a lot of people around here in Howard and East Knox are very supportive of a young man named Aiden Riggle.
That's true.
As adenocarcinoma, and had a great talk with Coach Beatty about him and had nothing but high praises for him. He says he's a great kid. It hurt him to lose that quality player, great athlete, great leader, great attitude, great everything. Everything you want a kid to play for you. And unfortunately, this part of his career was kind of robbed with cancer. And so, interestingly enough, I grew up with his mom and his aunt. They went to church with us when we were kids. And so I know the family. And so, our thoughts and prayers go out to anyone like that, right? But especially, someone that kind of hits close to your upbringing and everything else. And I think I saw him hanging around here tonight. And, man, he just – they lost a great leader and player on that, but they've been able to put together and still have a strong season so far as we see Ray Arnold, 5'10", 175-pound sophomore. He's walking off the field, not all of his own volition, but he's not feeling particularly well.
Yeah, it does look like he is able to at least put some weight on,
correct.
So that's good.
That's
but
good.
He is moving slowly,
right.
So all precautions will be taken for that young man.
He'll get to the trainer. Yeah, and it's he's been in those trenches, man, and I can tell. Yeah, he's in a little bit of pain here. Maybe he can get that wrapped up here and maybe get back in the game and help his boys out. Hopefully he can. And here comes Cardington. They don't kick.
That's right. So they'll go for a 2-point conversion, trying to get to 30 on the board. Currently at 28-21 after the Wyatt Denney 39-yard score. Of course, Denney is in the backfield with Goers. Snap to Goers. And they go the other direction. And not able to break
tackle.
free. Wow, no doubt about it. So they tried it. You always think that it's going to go to Denney, but not able to get it going. But
Lester shot that.
Look.
He shot that. He came right up from the free. Oh, that's the touchdown run.
That's right.
But, man, Lester came right up from that free for a strong safety spot, and he just shot that gap and took his legs out. Nice job by that young man, sniffing that out and seeing the fake and being able to cover that gap. So that keeps East Knox in a one-possession game, which is exactly what they obviously need. So that was a huge stop, keeping his one possession. Nice job by the East Knox defense. Seeing what they can cook up here is they're going to get their possession now. And, boy, I said I thought that maybe the defenses would take over, Kirk. I may have been remiss.
This has been, a fantastic offensive game. There's no doubt about it. It's like, wow, I mean, this has been really cool to watch. And, these two teams, they go hard at each other every single year. And, this is another one. You just never know who's going to take it until the very end, it seems.
And you know what? This is such a great environment. We're week 5. We haven't had super crazy rain or cold yet. Right? I mean, it's like a Norman Rockwell painting pulling in here, the sun going down. And, I mean, people are here. And football, again, I keep saying this every week. Football is a thing that, despite everything that goes on in the world.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy.
That was much too adventurous for their liking. We'll see.
He had it in his hands, and it just slipped out. That's going to remain.
Well, very fortunate. I know, very fortunate right there. Okay.
But, with all the crazy things that go on in our world, I said this last week, and we had another crazy week. But, man, football brings everybody together, and it's a beautiful thing, man. It is. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And, these schools out here, these kids they're respecting each other. They're playing hard. They're representing their schools well. They're representing their teammates well. These schools have a lot to be proud of. And the band did a great job. Both schools. I mean, it's great. It's beautiful. And there's a lot of ugly in the world. But high school football is still beautiful. You know what I mean?
It totally is.
So.
Yes, that's right. And like you were talking about Aiden Riggle as well a little bit ago, that's another aspect of how all these communities, particularly in the KMAC, come together in the spirit of football and recognizing that there are more important things than playing a game. It is still a game, and they play it very, very hard, but there's life beyond that as well.
Correct.
And these players and community, they understand that, so that's a good thing.
And you can see that sign over there on the other side on the Cardington sideline. Yeah, everyone's behind that young man.
First and 10, 48-yard line. Lester fakes a handoff, takes off, and runs, and, makes it a positive game.
5 yards.
Lester,
Just has
5 yards on the carry.
There's that RPO. So, they were showing a lot of spread here the last couple of weeks. And here they're finding, hey, you know what, this RPO, maybe Cardington was getting ready for that old spread game, and you know what? Let's go RPO. Man, Lester's a good athlete. He's got great feet. So why not try it? And if it's working, keep the train running.
Second and 5, 47 yards line. All right, yes, the quarterback puts it right into the belly of Boyd, who takes it right into the teeth of the defense and gets close to the first down marker, but not quite there.
Yeah, great push there by the left tackle, getting low and getting under the pads of the Rend and allowing that gain of yards, because otherwise that hole would not have been there. And so nice job by that young man, the left tackle there for East Knox.
So it does indeed bring on third down.
Third manageable.
Yeah.
Third and short. You got tons of options. Let's see if they get creative here.
You never know. They've done it before.
Boy, that wide receiver is almost offside.
Fake it to Boyd over the middle. And through the hands of Beatty. And he's been so strong in this game. But at that time, a missed opportunity. He knows it.
Just tight end release play. And almost it wasn't a tight end screen, but because everyone's going. But, boy, it was right there and in and out of the hands. Unlucky.
Well, fourth down, 4th and 2. They're in that tweener zone. Looks like they're going for it, unless they're going to try to induce.
Pooch it, induce, or, pooching a kick down there wouldn't be a bad thing, but you're
That's
down.
true.
You're down. You got to do something.
3 receivers to the left. Yep, they're going for it here. And a pass over the middle.
Oh, my gosh!
Whoa! He's able to break free for the first down.
Kirk, that window was so tight. Holy mackerel.
Well, this is what redemption looks like. He dropped the earlier one, but this time he takes charge of it. And, yes, it is a first down.
Wow.
The 10th of the game for the Bulldogs.
Kirk, there's no reason that should have gone through. I don't know how. I mean, it was a perfect throw, right on the money, right in stride. He had no reason to catch that ball.
He's happy he did.
Yeah, tight throw. Good confidence in your receiver.
First and goal, 9-yard line. Lester keeps it himself, and, he keeps on working it out there, but, we did see that right away.
Yeah, met by Brooke and Wells.
Yeah, Wells just.
Brooke and Wells taking him down. Nice job meeting him there. Making him continue to work.
No doubt about it.
Wow, I mean, it's just, but that's the thing, man. Cardington's line, they are a strong physical group, and boy, oh boy. So the East Knox got to get they're going to have to get some licks in here. I would not be surprised if you might see some sort of run to the side here by Lester, either the pass or to run.
Second and goal from the 7.
Fakes.
Then good discipline there for Cardington to get him to the ground. But, it was a good fake initially.
It was an over pursuit there, so it wasn't so much East Knox making a great play. It was more Cardington not shooting their staying in their gaps, and they over pursued. But nice job from the back end there for Cardington to knock him down there before he got in the end zone. Whew.
Smartly done.
Yep.
All right.
But that's the thing. Even when Cardington didn't do a great job on the line, they still made the play, man.
Yeah.
They're tough, man. They're tough.
Third and goal from the 3. East Knox down the touchdown. Here we go. Squirming around.
Did he get that ball out in time?
Well, I'm not seeing any signal at all.
I don't see a signal either. Yeah, I thought his knee went down. Is there a replay?
Let's see where we run for about 2 yards.
Yeah, see, it's right. I thought his knee
got just down.
They're on the 1-inch line. So here we are, 4th and 1 inch on the goal,
That's
but on the
about
1
it.
inch. Lining up heavy.
Snap, Lester over the top. There it is. It is a touchdown.
That's all he had to do.
That's right. Let them know.
That's right. The bells are ringing.
Absolutely.
Or the horn is blowing. By the way, nice job by Lester there. Everyone thinks he's going low, following, but he just went over the top, and he just had to reach it out. And here we go. The all-important extra point here for East Knox. Big point.
Going for the tie. Puts it down. Steve Evans, let's see.
Nice kick. Nice kick.
You betcha.
Nice kick.
Well done, Carver Stevens.
Yeah, nice.
And we are tied at 28.
It's 0-0 game, Kirk.
All right, so we'll take a short break. We'll come back and see if Cardington is able to respond to that. Third quarter really heating up here on the OH Report.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
All right, as we are back here at East Knox, a tie game for sure.
And there's the extra
28
yard.
to 28, yeah.
There comes the flag. And smart play there by Cardington, just letting it go out of bounds, man. And smart play, get those extra free yards. And that's a kicker kind of kicked it a little bit too hard there. Yep. And it is that's the thing with, smaller school football. Most smaller schools, they just don't have the kickers, and it's just such an equalizer and makes things very, very intriguing, very interesting. And that's why Cardington, they go for two, and but man, they make it work, don't they?
Yeah.
So you
no
got,
question about
you
it,
got
right?
Goers and Denney.
Oh my.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
they
they're
just
putting
keep
on the show.
Yep, and they are.
35-yard line for a first
It is these two teams are very evenly matched, and we're seeing that in the score.
Here we go. So 1st and 10 on the ground, the other way
wow.
with Goers.
Wow.
Oh, look at him. He is a track athlete, and he gets a whole bunch inside the 30 there.
Yeah,
by Josh Gower.
all the motion said the progress was going to go one way. He went the other.
Yes.
And he just found a hole, and he shot it, and East Knox was not ready for that to come through. And do we have the replay on that one?
See what we got.
Maybe, hopefully.
Oh, I could find it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. All right. Again,
On Cardington.
but there we go. There's a hold on Cardington. So what was a great play means nothing anymore.
Right.
So, but you know what? Hey, Cardington, by golly, they've gotten themselves out of bigger holes tonight, and they have found a way. So East Knox, there benefits from a holding call, and it's going to be hard for Cardington. Because again, they don't normally have, unless it's a powerful run like that, it's hard to get big chunks of yards.
To go for Cardington.
So, and you're back here towards the shadow of your own goalpost here a little bit, at the fringe of it, and so got to be extra careful. They've had a little bit of issues taking care of the ball and handoffs tonight, so take care of the ball.
1st and 20. Here we go. Denney, yes, protects the ball.
There you go.
Makes a positive gain right there. Wyatt Denney. Yep.
Toss right.
Like you mentioned, yeah, that's just a big part of it as well. Just make sure that you hold on to it because he's going to get a lot of yards just the way that he runs the football. Caden Rittenauer with that tackle.
Correct. So that was just toss right and following your blockers and getting back that big chunk of yards there. That 8 yards makes a huge difference in what play calls you do and how you think about what's coming next.
2nd and 12, 33-yard line. Denney again. Still has more work before it can get to the first down marker.
Yep, quick dive ISO play there for Denney just so he can just throw his weight forward, get another 4 or 5 yards. Nothing fancy. It's the kind of stuff you would see in a middle school. It's not super crazy. It's very basic, but it's very effective because that great line and Denney, it works. But they got behind schedule on that hold.
Brings on 3rd down, 3rd and 7 from the 38-yard line. Here we go. Yes, this is Goers on the near side. Changes directions. And, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yep, a lot of dancing, but not able to get free.
Yeah, good pursuit there by the defense as a team, really gang tackling. Hartley tried to set the edge there, and he could not because the East Knox defense made a great play. They were able to slant to the right there, and they saw that, and their entire second level made that great transition and stopped that play. And here we are. Cardington's going to have to do a little kick.
Yeah. So,
Is this our first real punt then? Because the first one didn't count, right?
Oh, gotcha.
So,
yeah. So, well, we'll see what happens here, huh? Here we go. There it is from Denney. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Nice. Yeah, very well done there for Wyatt Denney inside the 20-yard line.
Notice how East Knox didn't have a returner. They were set. They just played a base defense.
Yeah, right.
They're like, we're not going to get burned on that again, pal.
They understood the situation. Yes,
Yes,
indeed.
correct.
Yes,
So,
exactly. All right. Well,
they knew they could not. They weren't going to take any chances again. So that's a very smart adjustment there by the return.
so what do you think here? East Knox has the ball back, and it's been a tough battle back and forth. And we'll start from the 35-yard line.
You know,
See what they do, huh?
correct. They have momentum, and if I were them, I would keep doing what works. I know it sounds dumb, but they don't need to play keep away. Just do what works, and they have to move down the field. Cardington has to step up and make some plays here. Don't let them control the clock.
The ball actually, 17-yard line.
Oh, it's right there, and
we
they
go.
missed it. Yep. Nice job by Lester to do a little shift and gain some positive yards.
Yeah.
Because, Cardington was right there to stop them on the line of scrimmage. So, well
Jax
done.
Lester on the carry.
Both teams,
3-yard
Lester just made the better play.
2nd and 7 for the Bulldogs.
Okay, brings up 2nd and 7 here. I'm interested to see if Cardington somehow gets aggressive to try and get negative play.
Gotcha. All right.
We'll see.
On the 21-yard line. Yes, Beatty in motion.
Yep.
Quarterback here. Lester.
There we go.
Corks
Oh, they just
on,
couldn't
and
get to him. Oh, they've
looks
got to
for
cover.
the exit alley. Oh,
Wow.
he's still making it interesting. Yeah.
Wow, got the first
He doesn't
down.
give up on the play.
He didn't get the first down. He's right on it. It's close. Nope. The third down.
Yeah, it
third
doesn't
and,
look
third and 1.
quite that he got there. Yeah.
But
Jax Lester again on the
that's what I was saying, because I was interested to see if they were going to bring some heat. And they did. They just didn't get to him because they brought their H back in tight. And so they were going to try and gamble and blitz. And they almost got to him. They were able to hold up there well in the secondary. So good job there by Cardington. But, man, Lester's just too slippery of a soap. Man, he just bubbles and
holding
squeaks
on
right
this
out of
time.
hands.
So it remains 2nd down.
Okay, they call East Knox for that hold. All righty. So 2nd down, just under 3 minutes to play in the third, tied at 28. East Knox with it at home. Lester near side.
Oh, wow. Nice
Catch
play.
Made right there by Fawcett, but
Was that Stover? I think it's Stover, wasn't Stover made the
Pass
play
is
there.
complete. He was taken down by Evan Stover.
Yeah, Stover, man. Great
Still
one-on-one.
with the tackle, yeah.
That's the whiteout version of Oklahoma.
Right.
You know, that's the whiteout version of Oklahoma. So, great job there to make him go backwards.
Yeah, good effort there by Case of Fawcett, but right, you know.
Well, because if he doesn't get him on
Stover
that, he's running for a while.
Third down and 12. Yes, indeed. 15-yard line. Heading toward the 2-minute mark of the third. Tied at 28. Quarterback Lester, your side. Oh, a little bit of a out route there to Logan Clark.
Yep, little hook out.
Jax Lester pass is complete
And
to Logan
that's
Clark.
going to be really close. It's going to be 4th and 2 or 3.
Ball's on the 25-yard line of the.
Yeah, that's just a good timing route right there. But, yeah,
Yep.
not enough for the first
here-
down. So here we go, 4th and 2.
Look. Interesting.
Under center, Lester.
Boy.
Yep, looks
Wow.
to take off. Left or no? Did they? Oh wow! Is he still fighting through?
The refs haven't blown
I'm
it dead
getting
yet.
confused on it. Right?
Oh, my goodness. It's a
They're
scrum.
still letting them go. Now they
Now they
finally
blow it.
say, "Oh my goodness!"
Kirk, I believe that is a first down.
Jax Lester's defense
I believe that you are correct.
movement for a first down.
Goodness gracious. Boy,
Look at all this fighting.
that was
going
awesome.
for that.
Hey,
That's
you
crazy.
hardly ever see that. They usually blow it dead, but the momentum kept going forward. So that's a great job by the officiating crew, not letting that die, because there's still progress going forward.
Yeah, 11 first downs for East Knox. To the
Good run.
ground, near side, Boyd to the 40.
Off tackle by Boyd there, getting 3-4 yards.
4 yards on the play.
And positive motion for them, getting them on schedule. And you see a little bit of, boy, what a confident play there, by the way. Going for 4th in your own end, relatively deep in the middle. Whew. That's like the fake punt there for Cardington earlier. Just
right.
Gutsy plays.
Yeah, both sides with the guts for sure. Second down and 6, downfield. Oh, he's got his man. And look at this Dakota Cooper.
Yeah, just
all the way for a 50-yard score.
Just what a throw. Right out of the grasp in the hand of Stover. Right on the money. Wow. Wow. How many yards was that?
60 yards.
Man, I thought so. That was a long with that. Man. Okay, so if you're Cardington, you're still in the game. Don't worry about it, but boy, you got to keep your head up. Sports psychology. You're not done yet. You got a good team over there. But nice job by East Knox. Boy, that throw is on the money.
And going for the extra point, Stevens.
Yeah, that's tough. Those points are very important.
So now we have a broken tie. It is 35-28 East Knox. We'll see what Cardington does about it with just 1:07 left in the third on this Friday night.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Kirk, these kicks have been very entertaining. I'm actually excited to see this kickoff. We've had a little bit of everything with these kickoffs.
All right, so that one little look at that. And then he just goes right out of bounds. But he kept possession of it.
That's a smart play.
Yeah.
Great kick.
There wasn't much more he could have really done with it anyway. To just keep the ball. So, smart young man is Leighton Henthorne, the sophomore.
High IQ play.
Absolutely.
Don't do anything fancy. Just, get possession, get out of here.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's a great kick. So, so here we are. There's plenty of time for Cardington. Time is not the issue. It's about mentality. What you do works, but you've got to lock in and you've got to take care of business here. If you're East Knox, you got the lead. You got to hold fast, man. You got those boys down there in the trenches. They got to find something, and those backers have to shuffle and shift because it's going to come at them.
First and 10, 19-yard line.
Case in
there
point.
We go with Goers. Oh, what a nice hard run that was for Josh Goers, and he's got the first down for sure with no flags.
Yeah, nice case in point right there, right? Those backers have to shift, and they have to get over to cover that. And otherwise, you've got Goers and you got Denney. That's 85% of their offense, man, and it's good. So they've got to be very disciplined right now. Stay in your gaps and allow those linebackers to cover.
First and 10, 35-yard line. Back to Denney. And not able to break free that time. Wyatt Denney, good D for the Bulldogs.
Oh, man, if you look over there, Landon Boyd, he is fired up.
He deserves it. Yeah, he's been putting in that work tonight for sure, Landon Boyd. On both sides of the ball, he's been working.
He was hopping around like Captain Kangaroo, man. I mean, he was fired up without the mustache.
Oh, yeah.
No mustache.
All mustaches hidden under the helmets.
Second and long.
9 here. Denney. 40. He just got tripped up, didn't he?
Great
he just
play.
got tripped up.
Was that 55? I made that play. Caden Reinauer, holy cow, man.
I think so. We'll be able to verify it here on this Knox Public Health replay.
Shoestring tackle.
There you go. Yep.
Wow.
Well done.
That was dude. Listen, if you saw in the replay, if he did not get Denney, he was going bye-bye.
And that is bye-bye to the third quarter. A very entertaining third for sure, but my goodness. Right now, we've got a 35-28 lead in favor of East Knox. Back for the fourth on the OH Report, live and free.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Starting off the fourth, third down, Wyatt Denney determined.
I think he's got the first down there.
Looked like it to me.
Yep.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the official signal, and there it is. It is the first down, just as we thought. Good job for Denney once again.
Yep, gets that first down. Good tackle there by East Knox, because, man, he had a head of steam, and, boy, when he has a head of steam, again, Derrick Henry-ish, and it's hard to stop. So nice job by the defense to stop that for it. It really got going.
For sure.
You see that line judge down there doing his arm
Yeah,
thing?
I did notice that.
Man, I thought he was going to generate some electricity with that turbine. That was pretty crazy.
He's been at it a bit, so here we go.
Nice run.
Go right back to the ground. Oh, yeah, that's going to be another first down run right here. Wow.
Who ran that?
Yeah, Wyatt Denney, of course. Yeah,
I tell you what, he loves to get those hard yards between the tackles. He loves. He's an all-state baseball player too, man. He's a great athlete. He wrestles. He loves the physicality of the game. He's a football player, for every intents and purpose. He's a great player, and he's really putting it on his back right now.
First at 10:41. Looks like he's not the one that they're targeting this time, though. Down the field and incomplete under some pressure, trying to find James Fiat.
There didn't seem to be very many close options for him. They all went pretty far away. There's no place to check down and dump the ball. Kind of a tough play for him, but you got to do some pass plays to keep the defense honest. So good call. Good call. Just didn't seem like there was a good place to check down a receiver.
Second down and 10, 41-yard line. On the pistol look. Yep, and now they go right back onto the ground with Dylan Duncan.
Yep, nice job. Good positive run. Good jet sweep there. Gaining that 3-4 yards. Gets a positive motion for them. Makes it third and a little bit better. It's just hard to, jets are usually going to get you between 3 and 5 yards pretty commonly. But they need 7 here. So.
All right, this is an important one.
Big play for the defense here. See what East Knox dials up. We got 2 wide.
Third down. They go to Hartley this time. And Bryce Hicks undercut and not enough for a first on that play. So brings on a fourth down.
Landon Boyd goes right in, takes out the legs. And that was a great run by Cardington. But, man, Landon Boyd, think about all those times you run Oklahoma drills in the summer and just having right at each other in that contact and being able to,
there it is, yeah.
Toe dance and just line up and just square your shoulders. That was textbook tackling. So nice job by that young man. And Cardington, they're going to have to do something here to get him fourth and 5.
Yeah.
Maybe dial up a little Denney.
Oh, let's see. Whoa. I hear the whistle. What's going on? And the flag is down.
That would be, that's going to be false start.
Ooh, okay.
Boy, that is
false start on the offense.
That's a killer.
4th and 10.
I won't say it's a killer, but I would be remiss in that. It is definitely a great hindrance because now, I mean, it's hard to get 10 yards.
Much harder.
Yes, it's just East Knox has made a couple great plays defensively to stop
It's 4th
runs,
down.
keep them short. So Cardington's got to find something to dial up here. Looks like a pass. Twins right.
Number 41, let's see it. Goers, under pressure, has to bring it down. Get to the hand of Denney. He goes on the sideline, cuts away from one, and goes through another. He's still on his feet before he finally gets brought down. Wyatt Denney, another masterful performance. And, of course, it is a first down for Cardington. He always just finds a way to keep him alive. Look at this.
Listen.
Gets that ball. There's one he gets away from. Look at that, another. Yeah, he's just
a man amongst
playing a video
boys.
game. It's like,
a man amongst boys.
Unofficially 10 first downs for Cardington. 1st and 10 here. Denney holds to protects, and then he's able to fly forward. We do see that flag.
Got a flag here, though.
There's some laundry down there in the field.
Yeah, it's coming back, isn't it? It's a hold. Oof.
It is. Listen, the wing tee is a beautiful offense when run in motion. And Cardington has a great line to run it. They have the team to do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
another flag has just flown into the sky and landed on the ground. Oh, gosh.
I think Coach Getzman, or a coach somewhere said something that, we got
another one. I think someone might have been disejected.
Yep, someone's ejected. Someone's gone.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
Can you believe that?
I don't know who it was.
The referee was not messing around. I don't know who's been ejected. Let's see.
Is that Coach Getzman?
Oh, it is.
Another unsportsmanlike conduct. It'll be 1st and long.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Wow, there's a lot to digest here. Coach Getzman, I mean, he's upset with the officials. He might be upset with his players, maybe upset with himself, and he's just frustrated, and it boiled over, and the officials didn't like to hear it. They didn't want to hear it.
Well, here's the
understandably,
thing. If a coach is ejected, the coach has to completely leave the vicinity. Right?
Correct.
A player will stay, but not able to return to the game.
Unless it's a violent act.
Okay.
I believe if it's a violent act, they're removed for safety issues.
Wow. That was surprising. I did not see that coming.
I was not ready for that either.
First down. Here we go. Lofts it up. No, it was out of bounds anyway.
And here's the thing. As crazy as that last 2 minutes was right there, sometimes, you get technical fouls as a coach, or you get, stuff like that. You do that to fire up your boys. And teams can really feed off that. So Coach Getzman knows that's the thing that will get his boys fired up. Then they know, hey, our coach has our back. He's fighting for us. May not be what the refs like to hear, but Coach Getzman's out there fighting for his team. But it cost him his presence at the rest of this fourth quarter.
Second down and 35. Let's see. Yeah, mark it.
Yep.
Delay a game on Cardington.
So Cardington.
Wow, it's just snowballing.
It is snowballing. And here's the thing. There's time. There's time to do things. It's going, again, there's no such thing as a 40-yard play that they're drawing up to get a first down. But they have to move the ball down there to make East Knox have to get. You're trying right now. You're looking for what's the possession that's coming up next.
Man, it's second down and 40.
Yeah,
and he's just launching it. Oh,
yeah,
gosh, this is a jump
ball.
And are you kidding me? Receiver's hand.
Oh, my goodness.
A grab down the field by Lathan Ralston.
Pass is complete.
What?
I was lying. There is a 40-yard play that you can do. It wasn't to the first down, but holy mackerel.
He just put it up in the air and Wow, there's Ralston just goes up and gets it.
Father, son.
Oh, my goodness.
The Hail Mary.
Oh.
Father, Son, and the Holy Most right there, man. That was, and he just, it was the East Knox players mistimed the jump.
Well, that was the spectacular.
Wow, and here we go. Now it's 3rd and possible.
And
look
they
at
go
this.
with Goers.
A good gang tackle.
Yes, that
Nice
was
run by Goers.
good defense right there.
But, boy, that's a good run by Goers. Better pursuit defense by East Knox. Boy, but I thought he had a seam there, and it closed real quick, man. East Knox was sure to close that up. This is a very obvious important down. But if you stop him here, and they can still get a first down, right, inside the 5. But if you stop him here, you watch for East Knox to play keep away.
Fans, 4th down.
Needing 10 yards from the 15. Oh, there's some activity over there on the line. Now we get the flag.
We're going to see what you're up. Cost 5 yards.
Wow. So that's on the defense.
Oh, boy. Now it's 3rd. Yep. Now it's 3rd and possible. He jumped.
Then on East Knox, it's 4th down and 5 to go. For
Not what you wanted there, but East Knox smelled blood, but
Let's hear for these young
they
men
just
and
jumped too
goal
early.
fans.
4th and
Now
5.
just needing 5 yards. Denney. What's he got? Oh, and not to the end zone, but
they
first
said
down.
first down.
That's
Wow.
the key.
Oh, my
That's
goodness.
The key. He's got the first.
Holy cow, Kirk.
He just finds a way each and every time.
Unbelievable.
It's never perfect, but you just have to keep out and fighting, and his talent really just is overwhelming at times. Beautiful.
I mean, what can you do?
First and goal from the 5. Goers has it. Back to Denney.
Oh, my.
And he
just
walks
in.
Touchdown.
Just walks in.
Wyatt Denney's carry is a touchdown for Cardington.
I'm going to start calling him the Rooster. And he just walked in there. He owned it. But again, Denney's a great runner, but that was all offensive line. Hey, Kirk, guess what? Coach Getzman gets kicked out. Sometimes you do that to fire up your team. Look where we are. It is wild, but, people always said Bobby Knight was a nutcase, or Earl Weaver was a nutcase when he coached the Orioles, but they knew what they were doing.
Sometimes, there's
Sometimes
a
it
method
works.
to it. Yeah, so here we are. Let's see. They want the lead, and Denney provides it.
No flags or anything, right? Wow. Okay. Wow. What a change of events.
So
What a change of
Wyatt
events.
Denney and Cardington
Wow.
taking the lead here on the road at East Knox. 7:03 to go in the 4th. We'll be back for more 4th quarter action on the OH Report.
At the Killbuck Savings Bank, you can expect great products and service from a fellow Knox County Chamber member. Now offering premier card processing solutions and services, ensuring the business owners understand their credit card processing fees. We have a wide selection of card processing solutions that provide lower fees, faster payment, additional security, exceptional marketing features, and help to improve your business operations and customer experience.
Got more of these great kickoffs here, Kirk.
Let's see what we got.
Been exciting tonight.
1 point game. Cardington with the lead. East Knox not going to return it on that kick. So
that was close to not going out of bounds, too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, not a bad attempt, but yes. So
these two heavyweight teams just we are approaching the last round of a heavyweight fight. And these two teams are just punching and punching.
Spotted at the 35-yard line.
I guess you could say Coach Getzman bit off the proverbial ear. But you know what, man? It worked. That fired up their boys. And they went right down the field. And maybe a little bit of Hail Mary effect. But, boy, that worked for them. And East Knox has to respond now. They got plenty of time. Both teams have plenty of time.
First and 10, 35-yard line. Absolutely. See what East Knox does here. Lester, just a little bit low, and it skids in there, incomplete.
When Lester threw that ball, he hopped up on the ground, he hopped up, and then when he came down, he threw. He did not have his feet settled. And, we got some laundry here. Oh, no. Oopsie doopsie. Just kidding, boys.
Yeah, just falling out, right? He just hands it to him like, yeah,
my bad.
You may want that back. Just don't use it on us. Second and 10, 35-yard line. East Knox with the ball, down 1 in the 4th. Here we go. Sets the feet this time. And off the chest. And incomplete, unfortunately. Leighton Hithorn, who's done well in this game. Check that.
Logan
Clark. Yeah, pardon me.
3rd in yards in the conference, 1st in touchdown, 2nd in yards per reception. But, man, he tried to catch that with his pads. And it doesn't work out very well usually. That doesn't work out on those kind of throws. You got to be, if you're going to try and catch with pads, the best way to do it is you're seaming down the field and you're on the Enterprise, Kirk.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
And if you're flying down that field, it's easier to do.
3rd down. Let's see. Lester with protection.
Nice pressure.
Oh, and the ball is out.
Oh, but
they
pick
pick it up. Flag.
Got a flag,
comes
too.
out. So, lots of interesting things going on there, but clearly not a first down.
See what happens.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Fumble on the play recovered by East Knox.
Nice pursuit by Cardington's line. Big hog mollies up front, putting that pressure on.
So perhaps we're going to get an announcement, but they play on. This is going to be 4th down. All right.
Wow.
Okay, let's see.
Boy. Now, the game's not over, but East Knox is going to have to get really aggressive on defense.
As they're ready to punt it away, they could use a good one. And it's looking good so
Nice
far.
knuckle.
Yep. They get that one to the 35. Yeah, they've got to be pleased with that. That's about the best that you could expect for anybody in that situation.
Correct.
So
There's a great punt, too. Great punt there. If you're East Knox, I would geez. I know on defense it's very tempting to want to go 3-4. But if I were East Knox and I could go 5-2 right now and I could protect gaps and outside, I would go 5-2 or a 4-3 under, 3-4 under, bringing down a backer. Because you got to do something because you know what's coming. Everybody and their brother in the building knows what's coming.
First and 10, 34. Looks like where they placed that ball.
Oh, look.
And
but that came out.
Let's see. Well, saved it.
No, I didn't see it. Did you see a bag thrown?
I didn't.
Okay, well, I thought I saw it pop out, but
yeah,
Cardington did recover.
Yeah, well, it was. Yeah, I just didn't see someone throw a bag.
Right. Yeah, I didn't catch that either. We did have that.
They threw the flag down on accident, but not a bag now.
Oh yes, this is a replay, and right.
Yeah, no
coming through.
Yeah, okay, well. Let it live. And I don't know.
Take it down. That's fine.
I don't know who's assuming the coaching role of Cardington. I would presume. I don't even know.
I'm not sure the hierarchy, to be honest with you. Yeah, 2nd down and 10 from the 34-yard line. From the pistol, the pitch. Denney.
Wow, what a great tackle.
Hey,
guess who that was?
Yeah.
Stinking Landon Boyd.
Wow.
That kid.
A big stop by Landon.
Man, holy mackerel. Landon
there
Boyd.
It is, yes,
5'10",
that's right.
175, and golly. I tell you what, give that kid a Medal of Honor, man. He's a warrior tonight, man. He is After he got up from that, you could tell he's a little bit like, oh, I'm okay. But man, he's making some big hits. That boy deserves an ice bath tonight.
Yeah, exactly, right? I think
that boy deserves
that is
an ice
going to
bath.
be in his future. And, certainly he hopes that his team can come out and win this game. And, this is exactly how we like it. 5:11 to go, and it's anybody's contest. 36-35, Cardington with the lead on the road. Wow.
It is interesting. East Knox lost to Northridge by 1. It is by virtue of East Knox inability to not necessarily hit the extra points. And here we are. They're down by 1 here. But Cardington doesn't have a kicker. They just happen to have unbelievable players, and they can run 2-point conversions with pretty good success.
2 straight years losing to Northridge by 1. You think you learned something from those experiences? I suspect the answer is yes. We shall see how it plays out here with the 5:11 to go in the 4th. Ooh,
Both teams are they're laying it out there, man. Great heart.
3rd down and 10, 34-yard line.
Letting that clock bleed down wisely.
They're down to 13 seconds on the play clock.
And Coach Beatty looked like he was questioning something.
That's interesting. After plays goes live, I would have to think the officials had to initiate the stoppage for some reason here.
The official, I don't know. Maybe Coach Beatty needed to change, and the referee took out his wallet. I don't know what he's looking up. They
want to change something on the clock. Okay, the time.
Interesting. Okay.
A lot of eyeballs on that, trying to make sure that things are fair, especially a tight game like this. And a little bit of time remaining.
Seconds count, boy.
They count. Indeed.
But Bulldog fans, it is still 3rd down.
It is still 3rd down.
3rd and 10, 34-yard line. 5:11 to go. Here we are on the ground. Denney.
That's a good play call and nice defense.
No doubt.
Stop by the
So Wyatt McDowell over there.
That's a smart play call. Keep the clock running. Force East Knox to make a play on your big boy coming from the backfield. But nice job by East Knox meeting the task at hand.
There's McDowell, yep.
So you keep that clock running. That was a smart play. Good job by both teams.
Okay, 4:37 to go.
So they're going to get this ball back with about 4:20, 4:15 left, depending on what happens. They do have a returner back.
Knox needs the ball, down by 1. Here comes the punt.
Not a bad punt. Poison, though. Ooh.
He's going back the other way, and they decide to get on it and stop it there. Okay.
That high bounce.
Yeah, right.
It's almost like the field's rock hard. Good pump by Denney, though. Great job. And so we're starting here on the 41. East Knox got the ball on the 41-yard line. They got 4:18 left, and they've got 2 timeouts. Time is not the issue. So it's plenty of time. It's a matter of execution, and Cardington's going to have to hold fast.
First and 10, 39-yard line. All righty, let's see. High snap. Give it up to Boyd. Waits on a blocker.
Oh,
spins away from 1. So he did what he could, but not much on that one. But,
way to follow the block. Cardington was able to cut in on that, though, but did a good job spinning off and gaining something rather than negative. +1's better than that -1 all day. So
it brings on 2nd down, 2nd and 9 from the 40. That clock continues to move.
They're going to do some sort of vertical pass. Just telling you.
All right, here we go. Pass downfield. Slides incomplete. Does stop the clock, though, at 3:40.
Good play call. Hook come back to the outside and just could not connect. Underthrown. I was actually on stuff like that. It's not all quarterback. It's not all wide receiver. Just things didn't communicate right and well. So, I'm telling you, if you remember early in the game, East Knox had some luck on a vertical. Just watch for it.
3rd and 9 from the 40. Oh, it's not enough.
Nope.
Not at all for Lester. So 4th down.
You can't. Yeah. You know, it's one of those things where if you kick it over, you know Denney and Goers are just going to have their way, and they only have to get a couple first downs and the game's done.
Yeah, they could solve it away. So, yeah, it's a pressure decision, but understandable.
Yep. So
to go right now.
It's one of those deals where you want the game, you go win the game.
4th and 7, 43-yard line. This is that time.
Ooh.
Snap back. Lester shows the arm, far side, and it's batted down. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. There's Evan Stover again, able to make the play.
Good throw. Better play by Evan Stover. Timed that just right, knocking that out of the hands. And that's going to give the ball back to Cardington. And you know it's going to be a heavy dose of number 1 and number 8. And it's going to be a lot of belly. They're going to keep that ball in the middle of the field. No chance of going outside. That's what I would do if I were them. If you're East Knox, last week you had a lot of success getting some fumbles, and they were able to capitalize off that. So see if East Knox can get a little mojo going here and get a fumble.
All about working that clock. 1st and 10, 43-yard line.
Ooh.
Up 1. Let's see. Oh, here we go.
Ooh.
From the left side. Yeah,
nice job.
That's right. He
way to meet him.
Was able to fight through it, too. Okay.
Yeah, way to meet him.
We bring on 2nd and short.
Goers just got the best of him on that one, but way to meet him. You can only allow. It's almost one of those things where if you're going to give them a first down, it's got to be on this play, because after that, if they get 3rd down and they get the first down, you're in trouble.
Absolutely.
So this is it's one of those the Mike Holmgren philosophy of let them do something. You don't want to quite do that, but boy, kind of wonder.
2nd and 2, 35-yard line. Up by 1, late in the 4th. And they go on the ground.
Got tackled.
He's still going. And he's able to get the first down, obviously. And like you mentioned, stay in the middle of the field.
Middle of the field. And I tell you what, man, that was a great job. I thought East Knox was going to rip that ball out of his hands the way that Denney turned.
Right there, yeah, almost. But
and nice
he
tackle.
held on.
Nice tackle, nice strength. Good job by both teams. Man, can we just do another 3 hours of this?
Oh,
it's such a good game, man. These teams
oh my gosh, yeah, I know. If every game is like this, huh? I know it's hard on the players, but I think they enjoy it too.
I'm not hurting.
We're just having some fun up here. 1st and 10, 20-yard line.
Yeah.
Keep it on the ground. Keep it down the middle. Yep, they're not even worrying about getting first downs at this point.
And
So yes, second charge timeout,
and they can get a first down. If first down, the game's done, right? So if there's a first down, game's over. Wow. But it's not there yet. So East Knox, listen, man, it's going to be nothing but belly or quarterback keep or quarterback committee. It's going to be nothing else but that. No reason to be anything else from that. So if you're East Knox, if you can get those linemen to almost goal line and go down and try and get your backers in there and try and surprise the ball carrier and rip it out of his hands, that's your best bet right now. Unfortunately, you're trying to rip it out of little Derrick Henry's hands. That's just easier said than done.
Much easier said than done, absolutely.
But Cardington has had some problems with the exchanges tonight, so you never know.
Especially in that first half, that's so true.
But don't look for it to leave Goers' hands.
2nd down and 6. Goers has it, and he's just holding on.
Whoa.
What is happening there? Okay.
That's first down.
Yes, you could say that again. Oh.
That is first down.
Wow, how about this?
Oh, my.
Trying to finish this one off here on the road, the Cardington-Lincoln Pirates.
We have first down for Cardington.
Wow. And, it's one of those things where for East Knox,
timeout East Knox.
this will, I would expect that Cardington will I can see them taking a knee here. I wouldn't expect them to try and score. There's nothing to gain from scoring. It's not worth the risk because let's say if Cardington scores, you have to go for the 2-point conversion or kick, right? If they don't get it, now you give East Knox the ball back, and they have to only get 7 points. You know what I mean? So Cardington's, if they were smart, they would take a knee here and go into V formation. There's nothing to gain by scoring. And, hey, if I'm East Knox, I'm telling my guys, if they want to run a play, let them score. Don't let them score. Pull them into the end zone. Pull them into the – here you go. Mike Holmgren's philosophy. Look, go ahead, score.
I like it. I like it. Oh, my gosh.
But it looks like, they're going V formation. I don't know. Back moved up. Yep.
There you go. Take that knee. Let some time wind down.
You know, East Knox, golly, they're 1-4, but they're a dangerous 1-4, man. They are a dangerous 1-4. I think they are. They remind me a little bit like what Michigan did last year, where they struggled the first few games, and then he started hitting all cylinders.
That's
and
what
they
you
were,
want to
and
do.
they were a
Yes.
good. In that last half of the season, they were a good team. I see that in East Knox. So their season is not done. But two 1-point losses this year. That's got to be frustrating and
They watch
stuff.
that play clock. Yep, takes that knee.
But they're a good team, man. Nothing to hang their heads about.
And yes, there will be no need to snap the ball again. And this is really a tremendous game that is going in favor of the visitors. You think 7 straight losses, Cardington to East Knox. But that streak comes to an end tonight, just 10 seconds away from it being official as they go through the procession. A tremendous effort both ways around. But this one is a final. It belongs to Cardington. 36-35, the final here at Howard East Knox. All right, well, we'll step away. We'll come back. We'll talk about what we just witnessed here tonight. And, of course, we'll get an MVP to talk to us as well. Still plenty on the horizon here, but as far as the game, it is a final, and it is over 36-35. Cardington-Lincoln wins the game.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
So we return to East Knox with our MVP presented by North Central State College, and it is indeed Wyatt Denney who just was controlling things on the ground, playing great defense, knocking guys over, fake punting, basically everything was going well out there, and you were right at the heart of it, getting this 1-point win on East Knox. Your thoughts about the effort you and your teammates were able to pull off in this game?
Yeah, I mean, we were in a deep hole. I think it was like 2nd and 40 or something, and we fought back, and we never gave up, and we were able to pull it off and score in that drive. So.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, and toughness was a big part of it as well. And as we were just talking moments ago, yeah, it's been a while. It was a 7-game losing streak to East Knox. You snap it tonight in dramatic fashion. I'll note that Cardington did have a 5-game winning streak in this series some years ago, so it does tend to go in waves. Every year is different. But what do you like about this year's Cardington team as you navigate through this football season after a big win like this?
I mean, it's definitely our toughness and fighting through stuff. Like, we fought through hard workouts. We had 7-hour practices over the summer, and that it proved it out on the field on that drive. So it was a big moment.
No doubt about it, and obviously, emotions get high out there. And what was that sort of like, some of the talking going on? Even Coach Getzman, we know, was getting into it, and he had to leave the game. What is that like on the field with the players and everybody just sort of getting involved because everybody wants to win?
Yeah, it's a lot of emotion. We're all passionate about the game, and there was words said, but that doesn't need to be said on here. But, yep, and we're all passionate, and yep.
Absolutely, yeah. The what? Yeah, exactly. Leave that on the field, yeah. No doubt about it. And obviously, you're a veteran, why you know how that goes. So, you've got a winning record here halfway through this regular season. You're 3-2 next week. You return home to take on Centerburg. What do you think you'll need to focus on in practice to get a positive result against the Trojans?
I think we just got to get momentum. We got to start off strong, and we came out a little slow at halftime. We got to come out full momentum, full effort, and energy the whole time. So,
well, yeah, you seem to have that, and right, you are at the heart of what is going to be the success of this program, I am sure. So, well done, Wyatt, and yeah, you've done this before. You know how we like to do it. If you wouldn't mind taking a look at the camera and giving some shout-outs tonight.
First of all, I'd like to shout out our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. He gave us the power out there, and I'd like to give a shout out to Aiden Riggle and pray for him, and it's something high school students shouldn't go through. And also shout out to my linemen. They gave me holes all night, and the whole team for fighting through the whole game. Wow,
beautifully said. Thank you so much for those words. Wyatt Denney, North Central State College MVP. Congratulations.
Thank you.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
right, yes indeed. It is a final 36-35. Cardington-Lincoln able to get it done here at East Knox. A tremendous football game for sure. And I mean, both teams fought so hard. It's sometimes hard to see one team have to fall, but obviously the visitors were victorious. The Pirates, as we see some of the numbers.
Yeah, you hated to see a team lose, right? And interestingly enough, last week East Knox had a quick start, and they just kept going. They had a quick start tonight, but Cardington, they just had great fortitude, and they pressed forward, and they ended up pulling ahead and winning. And you see how there's a lot of evenness first downs wise. The total yards, the big difference, man. That rushing attack of Cardington, just it is interesting how I see the similarities, even though they're different, between Mount Gilead's running game and Cardington's running game. How they approach it's different, but it's the same result. And it is hard to stop with that great line. So that's where you see that big difference in the rush yards. And honestly, East Knox getting 136 rush yards. I was not expecting that tonight. And if you look at the penalties, 10 penalties, and some of them were pretty crucial. A couple of them right there on Getzman, bang, bang. But despite that, like I said, sometimes that fires up your team, and it worked for them. And so I don't know if I'd want to do that again, but it worked for them. And so you see, even despite the penalty yards, getting 50 more penalty yards, that's the same thing as offensive yards in the end, right? And so you're looking at 450 yards. That's impressive. So good job by Cardington, really sticking in there and gutting it out. And quite honestly, when it goes back to the keys of the game that I had, let Denney be your grand slam. And here he's a player of the game. I mean, he did everything right tonight. The linebackers, they had to cover and clog. And I said they had to watch for the RPO tonight, and that's what started to happen. And they covered it enough to win.
Right on. Well, one thing I definitely want to ask you about is looking ahead to the season. Cardington getting this win, taking on a tough Centerburg team next week. How do they keep that momentum going? And then also on the other side for East Knox, taking on Mount Gilead, how do they bounce back against the Indians?
Okay, so here's the thing. Cardington playing Centerburg. Centerburg's a great team. They are a high-level team in the conference as well. That's going to be an interesting game because Cardington, they can win that game by controlling the clock and doing what they did tonight. Ride those two ponies and ride until they can't breathe. And they can win that game. That's going to be a hard game for them, but they'll be ready to play. And like Benny said, Getzman is really fired up. They've been to some hard practices. You dominate the line of scrimmage, you can win a game. It will be interesting for East Knox. Right, we're going to Mount Gilead next week, you and I. And Mount Gilead, I mean, tonight's game, last score I saw, they were doing very well. So the interesting thing with Mount Gilead is they have a great defense and they get a lot of tackles for loss.
That's exactly right.
But
they established that early.
East Knox can pass the ball. So we saw Danville, who can do a great job passing the ball and distributing the ball as well. Very similar kind of ideas in offense between East Knox. And they gave Mount Gilead, all they could handle was the Mount Gilead Hill 4th and 8, and they got that 15-yard pass. Otherwise, it may not have been the game, and then they got the pick 6 that sealed it. I'm looking for a good game next week.
I certainly am as well. Yeah, that should be a lot of fun. I'll get some final thoughts from you, but first, if I could just acknowledge our sponsors, Knox Community Hospital, Killbuck Savings Bank, Knox Public Health, North Central State College, and of course, Rule First and BS Media Productions. Thank you for all of our sponsors allowing us to be live and free, covering great games like this. This was an outstanding game tonight.
And I know a lot of people like to watch these, grandparents that live out of state and things, and they really love to watch these broadcasts and watch these their family play. But man, if you can get to a game, you get to a game. But it was great to see tonight. Again, these two teams, the kids represented themselves very well. They represent their school very well. They fought hard. One of those things where you hate to see a team lose. Like I said, I won 3 more hours of that.
If we could have it, we would do it, yes.
But that was a great game, and I'm glad you and I were able to do that tonight.
Absolutely. So we are going to close things out for now. certainly shout out to our amazing crew tonight, Dylan Farrell and camera. Of course, you, Scott Cameron, my partner with the commentary and analysis. I'm Kirk Richards, so grateful to have served as your play-by-play announcer this Friday night here at East Knox. And of course, coming up tonight, Friday night pigskin will be live on the OH Report on Facebook and YouTube starting at about 11:30. So once again, our final score here tonight, 36-35. Cardington-Lincoln wins here at East Knox. So glad you joined us for this game on the OH Report, where we are always live and free.